All right. Welcome to Medina Valley Playoff Volleyball. Sounds really good to say that. We're coming to you live from Northside's school district, Harlan High School. We're at a neutral site tonight where your Medina Valley Panthers will be taking on the Mules of Alamo Heights for by-district playoff action. Alamo Heights comes out of District 27 5A. They're coming out of the third spot in their district, and the Panthers coming out of District 28 5A with a runner-up position. Jeff, it's been a long... let me introduce myself. Dwayne Garza here, sitting next to Jeff Stivers. We're really excited. I'm a little bit on the nervous side, bringing you this playoff action since my daughter's going to be participating. Glad to see it and glad for the whole organization. Congratulations to Coach Disa Griggs for making the playoffs and getting the runner-up spot. It's been a long journey. It started back on August 7th, and it's been a while since playoffs have been for Medina Valley Volleyball. It's been since 2015, where the Panthers took on Cal Allen in a by-district competition and lost.
Yeah, Dwayne, let's start by saying, congratulations. And you say it, the track has been started since August. I would venture to say that with this group of girls we have here, some of them have been on the varsity for 2 years and maybe 3 years, some of them.
Yeah.
And
some have been on the varsity 2 years and they're only sophomore.
And they only won a handful of district games.
Yeah, it's been a big turnaround this season. That's why it's been so exciting. It's been very electric this whole season to watch these girls play and win. And I'll be, they had a big send-off for them today, Jeff. They had a lot of the school district was out in front of the school giving them a send-off, and then they had fire engines and
that's awesome.
And police escorts all the way through Victory Lane and through Castroville.
Let me tell you, Dwayne, we've talked about this a lot with our football team as well this year, with Maury and Jared on the call on Friday nights. The spirit is coming back.
It is.
To Medina Valley and to Castroville and Lacoste, Rio Medina, Dunley. The spirit of Medina Valley Panther is nothing like it has been in the recent years. This is almost feeling 80-ish. Back in the 80s, Medina Valley High School and the town grew and loved our Panthers. There was writing on the windows. There was a buzz in the town. The old-timers talked about it at coffee, and that's what we're seeing again. This group of coaches and administrators that we have here at Medina Valley have done a wonderful job of bringing back the traditions and encouraging a lot of what's good that goes on with public education in the state of Texas. And kudos to them.
Let's be honest, Jeff. This community likes to win. And when you have a winning program, it gets supported. I don't care who you are.
That's pretty much
and I'll give you a good example.
Winning breeds success.
When you give it a good example, you look across the stands here. Alamo Heights, we're 10 minutes from game time right now. But Alamo Heights probably has 20 fans out there. We are on our side, which you can't see from the video.
Oh, yeah, we're going to show you. We've
got 20 times.
And I just unplugged it. We're not going to show you now.
I think that's just a power switch. But we've got 20 times more people already in the stands than Alamo Heights. We're wall-to-wall packed here, and it's just going to get even more crowded. And it's going to get loud here, Jeff. The playoff atmosphere.
Oh, yeah, this is a beautiful gym. Okay, so we've got the video back. We got the video back. Come on, video. We've got video back. All right, but we're going to show you these fans. And look at here. We've got a lot of fans here already in the house for Medina Valley. And then look across over there at what the opposing team has brought forth. So wonderful atmosphere, wonderful playoff atmosphere. Gosh darn it, Dwayne, we're going to have to get an extension cord for that thing. We will have video.
Well, not to mention the playoff atmosphere, Jeff, but another thing that a lot of people don't know that's going on with Panther volleyball is today, with this win tonight, hopefully we get the win tonight. With a win tonight, we will break the all-time win record for Medina Valley volleyball. Right now, we're tied with the most wins with 28. Panthers come into this game with a 28-8 record. So with a win tonight, not only advances us in the playoffs and gives us a first playoff win in a long, long time, but it also breaks the record all-time for Medina Valley volleyball.
That's awesome, and so I know you as a parent, you're thrilled to be a part of that, and as well you should be. Your daughter, along with a lot of them, they really work hard in the off season.
It's been a long journey this season. I mean, it started back with summer games that happened June. As soon as they got out of school in May, they were playing in June, and then the season started the first week of August with practices, and then the first game was already August 7th.
Absolutely.
So 28-8 record, that's a lot of games. A lot of do the math there. It's a ton of games. The Panthers come into this match 28-8, and the Mules come into this match 18-22. Now that's a little bit deceiving, Jeff, and I'll tell you why. If you look at their schedule, they played a lot of 6A schools that they lost to. I mean, we're talking Steele and O'Connor and Madison. They played a lot of teams that were very good around the San Antonio area that they had a tough challenge with. But so it's deceiving. But if you go to the district records, Panthers come in at 13-3, only 3 losses. Alamo Heights comes in at 12-4, and that gives you a better idea of how they match up. It's going to be a close matchup. Medina Valley is the number 2 seed in their district. Alamo Heights is the number 3 seed in their district. So it should be a very close game, and they should be well matched.
Yeah. And Dwayne, right now, before we forget, video playoff games
Talk about
do
it,
not
Jeff.
happen.
That's a big deal.
Okay? And video playoff games do not happen. And if you will do me the honor right now, in our affiliation with KMAC Sports, we're the only school that is having a video broadcast for a playoff game. Across the state, there are very few. And the reason is that the UIL charges a hefty little fee for each round of the playoffs, and everybody kind of revolts against them and says, you know what, stick it, UIL, we're not going to do it. But we had a couple of sponsors.
That's exactly what they are.
And they said, what does it cost? We want a sponsor. I want to recognize Brian and Ron McCool with IMS Stainless Steel Fabrication.
And that's the whole McCool family. That's Brian and his brother and his wife and his dad that run that whole organization. They didn't blink an eye, and we told them we needed help with sponsorship for the video. They wanted it, and I know a lot of the community wanted it
and
too.
And if you'll notice up on the right-hand screen of the broadcast, we do have their logo up there, and we want to say thank you for stepping up and doing that.
And not only that, Jeff, IMS has sponsored the volleyball program so far this year. They've really stepped up and stood behind us in getting the broadcast and the talk shows. They sponsor some of the talk shows so we can talk about volleyball.
Right. And also, not to be outdone, Keystone Construction and Remodeling, John Friesenhan.
John Friesenhan's a new sponsor, and not just in volleyball. I'm sure John's going to step up and sponsor a lot of the athletic program we have coming up the rest of the year.
Yeah, and so, Keystone Construction Remodeling, new buildings, remodels, whatever you might need, handyman work. If he's got time, he can get it done. He built the addition onto my house. We built a room for my son, and he did that, and he did excellent work. So, use John Friesenhan with Keystone Construction if you get an opportunity. We do have an ad spot that we will read for him later. But also IMS Stainless Steel and Fabrication with the McCools. If you ever have any kind of steel work,
custom work, stainless steel custom work is especially
cabinets, countertops, whatever you might need.
Especially for the commercial industry, if you're needing any kind of stainless, you have a kitchen you're setting up, or any kind of stainless trim or whatever, they're the guys to go to.
Absolutely, and not to be outdone, we do have some other sponsors that have stepped up and sponsored the volleyball girls. So Security State Bank, we appreciate them. Medina Valley Pediatrics, thank you. Medina Electric, as always, one of our them and Security State Bank, they sponsor just about everything, and we really thank them. 3D Landscaping,
Roy Doyen and his
Ray
group.
Doyen, we appreciate him, and another big sponsor of ours, Valley Marts and Royce Grove Exxon. We sure do appreciate all of our. Almost left one off, and we have a new one. Respec is a global leader in geoscience, engineering, data, and integrated technology solutions for major industries, and that's Russell Persine, who's got a couple of kids.
Thanks to Russell for doing that. And a big shout out to Mary Mangle over at Security State Bank for sponsoring.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to line up a couple of sponsors here real quick as we're doing the national anthem.
Panther Volleyball will be right back after these messages.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Here at Medina Valley Broadcast Network, we love all sports. We currently broadcast football, volleyball, basketball, softball, and baseball. We not only serve Medina Valley, we also can broadcast other schools in the area in multiple sports. If your business is interested in having us broadcast a single game or a season, and you want to be part of the action, contact Jeff Stivers at 830-931-4504 or email him at jeff@mvbn.net.
Security State Bank has one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. We believe in superior customer service, active community involvement, fair and honest business ethics, and loyalty. We've been in Castroville for a year now, and we've enjoyed growing with you. Come by 1726 Highway 90 East or call us at 830-538-9898. A real person will answer, because that's how we do business, with common courtesy and uncommon service. Bank online at securitystbk.com. Security State Bank, South Texas. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. From the time our alarm clock rings in the morning to when we turn the lights off at night, electricity plays an important role in our lives. But most of the time, we don't even think about it. And you don't have to, because the employees at Medina Electric Cooperative are behind the scenes making sure you get reliable, affordable electricity delivered to your house or business. Your cooperative is here for you, and we have been since 1938. Connect with Medina Electric on Facebook, Twitter, or at medinaec.org.
Visit MVBN.net for great articles on all your favorite coaches, players, and more at MVBN.net, the official website of the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Medina Valley Playoff Volleyball. We're at Harlan High School, where the Medina Valley Panthers will be taking on the Alamo Heights Mule tonight for bi-district action. And while they're doing their lineups, we'll go ahead and do our lineups also, Jeff. And we'll start out with the Alamo Heights Mules. Number 1 is A.B. Rosenblum. Number 5 is Kendall Balmer. Number 6, Gray Simpson. Number 7, Helen Hunter. Number 8, Peyton Poole. Number 9, Lynn Woodland. Number 10, Ella Sanders. Number 11, Catherine Herf. Number 12, Maia Montoya. Number 13, Riley Mercer. Number 14, Ruby O'Brien. Number 16, Faith Holzhausen. And number 18, Katie Jekyll. Roster for the Medina Valley Panthers. Number 1, Alyssa Tholey, who's just been brought up from the junior varsity. She's a defensive specialist, and she's a sophomore. Number 2, Madeline Sanchez, who is a junior, and she is a setter and defensive specialist. Number 3, Katarina Cochran, who has been brought up from the junior varsity. She's a sophomore. She's a setter and an outside hitter. Number 4, Spencer McCool, the freshman for the Panthers this year. She's a setter and an outside hitter. Number 5, Madison Gates, senior, middle blocker. Number 6, Kyla Solis, sophomore, middle blocker. Number 7, Christine Schuhart, senior. She is a libero. Christine will be wearing the off-color jersey tonight, which will be the orange jersey, while the rest of the team will be wearing the black jersey. Number 8, Cameron Griggs, who is a setter, and she is a junior, and she is a right side hitter. Number 9, Hannah Hurtado, outside hitter and a junior. Number 10, Olivia Garza, defensive specialist and a junior. Number 11, Haley Mitchell, outside hitter, junior. Number 12, Taylor DeWitt, outside hitter, senior. Number 14, Sierra Nair, defensive specialist, junior. Number 15, Madison Habe, middle blocker, freshman, brought up from the junior varsity. And number 16, Megan Hahn, middle blocker, a junior. And the head coach is Disa Griggs. Assistant coaches are Jessica Stein and Morgan Delavar. So those are your rosters, and we'll try to keep up with the Alamo Heights rosters a little bit as much as we can. We anticipate an exciting game, and I anticipate my voice probably to go sour about the second set, Jeff.
Yeah. Well, I hope it's all good.
Just a little update. The winner of this game will be taking on the winner of Dripping Springs and Kerrville Tivy. And what a great odds to picking up one of those two teams. And from what I understand right now, Dripping Springs has already won the first set, and they're leading in the second set.
Man,
so that's,
you got people on the inside.
I've got people all over. So and also in our district, Harlan, who won first place in district, will be taking on Edison tonight. Southside, who had the number 4 spot, is taking on Jefferson. And we have Highlands taking on number 3 spot from our district. Highlands and Southwest will be playing tonight also. So all our teams, I believe, are in bi-district action tonight. So as they get set, we're getting ready to start it off here. Again, Panthers wearing their all-black jerseys, except for the libero. Christine Sherhart will be wearing the orange. Alamo Heights will be wearing their white tops with the black bottoms. Panthers send out on the court to start the first set. Number 4, Spencer McCool. Number 8, Cameron Griggs. Number 5, Madison Gates. Number 12, Taylor DeWitt. Number 16, Megan Hahn. And number 9, Hannah Hurtado. And just in a few seconds, the libero will check in, and she will replace Megan Hahn right off the bat. As you know, the libero comes in and out for the back row. And there we have the libero middle back switch out. Referees checking the lineups, making sure they match the card. Libero for Alamo Heights is checking in. She will be wearing the yellow top. Everyone else, our team, will be wearing white. So if you see libero switch in and out, she's free to switch out with the back row. And we're about to begin. At the service line for all the Alamo Heights Mules is number 14, Ruby O'Brien. She's the setter, and she'll be starting off the serve. And we have begun playoff action for the Panthers. Received by Shearhart, set up for DeWitt. DeWitt with a strong hit and the kill. What a way to start it off for the Panthers.
Nice, good, strong start, Dwayne.
And that's exactly the way you want. You want to receive it and pass it to the setter. The setter sets it up, and you get a hit right away for the kill. So a quick 1-0 lead for the Panthers. Panthers will take over the service duties now, and that'll be number 4, Spencer McCool. McCool with the serve, floater to the back row, will be set up by the Mules. Big hit by the middle blocker, and it's going to be called out. And I think that's one of the things we need to look for. Apparently their middle blocker is supposed to be all the rage, Jeff, so we got to keep an eye on her. She's going to be their go-to person. So Panthers with a 2-0 lead in the first set. McCool with the serve. McCool with the serve to the back row, going to be set up by the Mules. Cross-court hit that's going to find the floor. Point Mules. So 2-1 score right now, advantage Panthers. Number 1, Avery Rosenblum. Now to serve for the Mules. Serve received by Schuhart. Griggs was just a little off. She just kind of mistimed that ball, and it didn't get over the net. So that's going to even it up at 2 points apiece now. May have a little butterflies here, and
that's normal.
It's normal. It'll go away.
None of these girls have ever played in a playoff game.
Rosenblum with the serve, and that's going to be long. A service error for the Mules. Going to give the Panthers a point. So 3-2 is our score now. Now bring Madison Gates to the service line, the senior leader for the team. Gates with the serve. Set up by the Mules. And that's going to be called a double. An error by the Mules. A double means that the setter did not get a clean set on that. The ball rotated.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Sorry, everybody.
Gates with the serve. Libero with the dig. Going to be set up for a back row attack. Dug out by Gates. Set up by Griggs. Hahn with the swing. Saved by the Mules and back over.
Wow.
Griggs with the dig, going to be set up. Hurtado with a swing that goes into the net. It's a great save by the Mules to get that swing there by Hahn. So our score now, Medina Valley 4, Alamo Heights 3. Number 9 behind the service line for the Mules. That's Lynn Woodland. Her serve will go to Hurtado, and that's going to go in for an ace for the Mules. That ball was served way back to the back line. Hurtado could not get there in time and mishit it on the receive there. Woodland with the serve, received by McCool, set up by Griggs. A little tip by Hahn, and that's going to find the floor. I think they also called an in the net violation on the Mules. So our score 5-4. First rotation for the Panthers. DeWitt comes out. Sanchez will go in. Madeline Sanchez will go in for the serving duties, and she now become the setter for the Panthers. Her service to the back row, dug out by Heights. Set up for an outside swing. And it falls in for a point on the back row. Sanchez not able to get to that ball, and that's going to tie it up at 5 apiece. Heights going through a rotation change for themselves also. And that'll bring number 18 to the service line. Number 18 is Katie Jekyll. Jekyll will serve the back row, dug out by Schuhart. Pass to the setter. And a big swing by Hurtado that's blocked by the front row of Heights for a point for Alamo Heights. So Alamo Heights takes the lead now, 6-5. Jekyll with the serve again. To the back row, dug out by McCool. Set up by Sanchez. Little push tip by Hahn. Double hand push back across by Heights. It's going to be long, and that's going to be point Panthers. So Panthers tied up at 6 apiece. Hannah Hurtado now going to the service line, the junior. Hurtado serves the back row. Going to be set up by Heights. Free ball over the net. Nice dig by Schuhart. Hahn with a little tip over. And they're going to be called for a net violation. So Panthers with another point with a net violation. So Medina Valley now takes the lead 7-6. Hurtado with a serve again. Hurtado serve. Goes to the back foot. Nice serve by Hurtado. Hit hard. A little tip by Heights and a free ball back over. Schuhart setting it up for an outside swing by Griggs. Griggs with a big hit and the kill. That's what we need to see from Griggs today.
Yeah, I think Cameron's going to be a key to this.
She's going to be a huge key for the Panthers for a victory today.
And the same with our middle blockers, against their middle blockers.
We're going to have to do a good job. Exactly right. Jeff is blocking on the front row. Hurtado with the serve again. It's going to go to the back row. Heights setting it up. It's going to end up being a free ball to the net that's going to go out. So Panthers taking advantage of the errors of Alamo Heights Mules right now. The Heights will call a timeout. So going to the first timeout, Medina Valley is leading 9-6.
Medina Valley Pediatrics is sponsoring all the visiting team timeouts, and the visiting
Thanks to Medina
team
Valley Pediatrics
is the Alamo Heights Mules. So we're going to take that break with them. We'll be right back. This is Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
MVBN.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
You're watching Medina Valley Sports. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Medina Valley playoff volleyball. Medina Valley has come out quick with a 9-6 lead in set number 1. We're here at Hardin High School taking on the Alamo Heights Mules. Hurtado behind the service line. Just coming out of an Alamo Heights timeout. Floater to the middle back row is going to be set up by Heights. And a slam by the front row. Panthers could not get to. So that's going to be point for Alamo Heights. So it's a 9-7 score now. 2-point lead by the Panthers. So number 8 now will serve now. Peyton Poole will serve for the Alamo Heights. Sorry about that. Received by Schuhart. Set up by Sanchez. A little tip by Hahn that gets dug out by the Mules. Back row swing is going to be dug out by Hurtado. Set up again by Sanchez. Griggs is going to go in for the swing, but blocked. Front row with a nice block for Alamo Heights. And that's going to give them another point. And that's going to bring them within 1. Our score 9-8 right now.
And the timeouts, Dwayne, every time we've seen a timeout, it seems like they've worked for the team that calls them.
Poole with the serve again for Heights. Dug out by Hurtado. Set up for another swing by Griggs. Set up by Heights. Panthers got to get the ball over the net. Free ball over the Panthers. Going to be set up for an outside swing by Heights, and it's just a little punch. Panthers get to it and dig it out. Free ball over the net by the Panthers. Going to be set up by Heights, and it's a little push by the middle by one of the middle blockers, and it's going to be pushed back over by the Panthers, but it's going to be called out. So point's going to go to Alamo Heights, and that's going to tie up set number 1 to 9 apiece. Peyton Poole continuing the service duties for Heights. Her serve will go and be dug out by Schuhart. Sanchez is going to set up for an outside swing by Griggs, and that's going to fall in on the very back line for a point. Nice swing by Griggs for the kill. Panthers go up 10-9. The junior libero now for the Panthers, Christine Schuhart, will be behind the service line. Her serve will go to the back row. Going to be set up by Mueller for a back row swing. Dug out by Sanchez. Put back in play by Schuhart. Free ball over the net by Gates. Setting it up for Heights with a big swing and blocked by McCool. Another big swing by Heights, dug out by Schuhart. Sanchez setting it up for an outside swing by McCool, and that's dug out by Heights. Free ball over the net by Heights. Going to be set up by the Panthers. Griggs with the two-handed push to the back row. Heights going to set up for another back row swing. Nice dig by Schuhart. Sanchez setting it up for an outside swing, but a double is going to be called on the set. So Sanchez with the error on the set. So that's going to tie it up at 10 apiece. We got a close match here in the first set. That'll bring to the service line the libero, number 21. I do not have a name for the libero, so we're just going to call it 21, and that's going to be ace for the libero. So that's going to put Alamo Heights back on top, 11-10. I do not have a name for the libero. Her serve is going to be into the net for a service error. So the point to Medina Valley. So 11-11, we have a tie right now. First set by district matchup, and that'll bring number 8, Cameron Griggs, to the service line. Her serve is going to go to the back row, dug out by Hyde. It's going to be set up for an outside swing. It's going to be a little tip. That's going to fall out. Point Panthers. Panthers take the 1-point advantage, 12-11. Griggs still behind the service line. Served by Griggs to the middle back row. Set up by the Mules. A little tip over that finds the floor. That's a tough deal because you're expecting them to have a big old swing from the outside there, and just a little tip and it catches them off guard and it finds the floor. So that's going to tie it up at 12 apiece. So Ruby O'Brien now, one of the setters, going behind the service line for the Mules. Serve's going to be dug out by Hurtado. Free ball over the net by Schuhart. Set up by Heights. A little tip, but blocked by Gates, and that's going to find the floor. The Panthers take a 1-point lead. It's going to go back and forth here. And I have a feeling that's the way the whole match is going to go, Jeff.
Absolutely. Two even matched teams here.
Spencer McCool, the freshman, now behind the service line. Cool serve will go to the back row. Dug out by Heights. Going to be set up for an outside swing. Outside swing. It's going to find the floor for a kill for Heights.
Tell you what, their setters do a good job of getting the ball right to the net.
So we're tied again at 13 apiece. Rosenblum now serving for the Mules. Her serve's going to be dug out. McCool. Pass to the setter. Set up by Griggs. Swung on by Gates, but blocked by the front row of Alamo Heights. So Alamo Heights now takes a 1-point lead. 14-13. Rosenblum still with the service duties. Their serve's going to go. That's going to be a service error. Point Panthers. That ball goes deep.
We love those unforced errors when they're not our teams.
You got to take advantage of them and not make a mistake and try to return that. And the Panthers did a good job of that. So we're tied at 14 apiece. Madison Gates now behind the service line. Gates with a nice serve, just clearing the net. Set up for an outside swing, and that's going to be called a double. So that's two doubles now called on Alamo Heights, 2 errors. So Medina Valley now takes a 1-point lead, 15-14.
You got Maddie Gates and Hahn in there at the same time right now. This would be a nice time to open up a little bit of a lead.
Set up by Mules, a little tip.
Oh, she didn't have to go over it. Yeah.
They're going to call Hahn, I believe, on going over the net too far. She got a little bit too aggressive on that tip back, and that's going to be a point Mules, and that's going to tie it up now at 15. Good job by Hahn for being aggressive on that. She just got a little bit over the net too far. Did not give the Heights team an opportunity to get that ball up. So number 9, Lynn Woodland now serving for the Mules. That's going to be received by Hurtado, set up to the setter. Griggs sets it up for Hurtado with a big swing that's going to be dug out. Outside swing by the Mules, dug out by Schuhart. Griggs going to set it up to the front row. Hahn's going to take a swing that's going to be blocked. Saved by McCool, two-handed push over by Griggs. Alamo Heights setting up for an outside swing. Blocked by Hahn. Outside swing for back row swing by Heights, dug out by the Panthers. Put back across by Griggs. Outside swing, big swing by the Mules, and that's going to fall in for a point. So Alamo Heights now takes a 1-point lead, 16-15.
Had some communication problems over here on defense with Medina Valley. It's like the third or fourth time already, Dwayne. We've seen two girls go for the ball. Gotta talk.
They're probably being a little bit over-aggressive right now. That's okay. I like to see that. Woodland still serving for the Heights. Serve's going to be dug out by Schuhart. Going to be set up by Griggs. Outside swing by DeWitt, and that's going to find that 4-4 kill. Taylor DeWitt with a nice swing from the outside in the kill, and that's going to tie it back up, 16 apiece. Rotation change. DeWitt will come out. Sanchez will back in for the serving duties and the setting duties. Sanchez with the serve. Set up for an outside swing by Heights. Little tip.
She went under the net. Yeah, I was going to say. She went all the way under the net.
Point Panthers. Alamo Heights went up for a big kill, but she went under the net and crossed the line. So that's going to be point Panthers. And now 17-16 advantage Panthers. Sanchez with the serve again. Her serve's going to little floater to the back row. Going to be set up again for a middle swing. Nice save by Schuhart. A mistimed swing by Hahn.
Boy, we get 1 point ahead and we can't seem to get two, Dwayne.
So that's going to tie it back up at 17 apiece. I think Hahn got a little bit aggressive there. That's okay. I like to see aggressiveness. Jacob with the serve now for Heights. Serve's going to be dug out by Griggs. Set up for a back row swing to Griggs. Received by Alamo Heights. Set up for an outside swing again for Heights. Blocked by Hahn. That's going to fall in for a point for Mules. Nice block, but he didn't get back over the nets, and the Panthers will call timeout. So Alamo Heights taking an 18-17 lead in set number 1.
That is a Security State Bank timeout sponsored by the home team. Medina Valley taking the timeout, so thank you, Security State Bank, but we're going to go ahead and take a real quick commercial break. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Texas, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who play high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
You're watching Medina Valley Sports. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Panther Volleyball. We're at Hardin High School. We have by-district action going on between the Medina Valley Panthers, Alamo Heights Mules. Heights serving to the middle back row. Dugout row McCool. Set up by Sanchez. Big swing by Hahn. And the Hahn with the first kill of the night. Panthers needed that big time. We needed Megan to get back on track. And that's going to tie it up at 18 apiece. So it's going back and forth, back and forth. Tied at 18 apiece, set number 1. It's going to be a fight to the finish, apparently.
It's all right. Fight to the finish. You win this one, it prepares you for the next one.
Hurtado now behind the service line for the Panthers. The junior serves the ball over the net. Set up by Heights. Going to be in a setup for an outside. It's going to be a tip, but blocked by Griggs. Free ball over the net by Heights. Set up by Sanchez. Another swing by Hahn, but it's blocked. Saved by the Panthers. Nice little tip by Griggs, but brought back over by Heights. Sanchez with a setting dude is going to set up for Griggs. Griggs with a big swing, and it's going to find the corner for a point for the Panthers. So Cameron Griggs, the junior, with the big left-handed swing, put the Panthers back on top, 19-18. So the Panthers now with the lead. Hurtado back behind the service line. Her serve's going to go way to the back row, but it's going to stay in. It's going to be set up for an outside swing.
That one didn't look like it.
It was front row for the Panthers, got a hand on it, but it didn't go back over the net, so it's going to fall in for a point for Alamo Heights. So now we're tied at 19. Number 8, Peyton Poole now with the serve. It's going to go to the back row, received by Sharp. Nice pass to the setter. Hahn with a little tip over.
That's going
to fall in for a kill. Hahn will come out. Gates will go back in. So the Panthers take the 1-point lead now.
Good bit of action there for Megan.
Christine Schuhart, the libero. And the senior leaders in the team now behind the service line. Nice serve that just catches the tape and just barely goes over the net. Tipped over by Heights. Tipped back over by Heights. Saved by Griggs. Pushed over by Gates. Two-handed push by Heights. Set up by Schuhart and the swing by Griggs. Nice save by Heights. Gets it back over the net. Ooh, that just now made it in. Set up by Sanchez, a little push. Nice save by Heights. And that's going to go out. Heights tried to push it, tip it back over, and it was just too far outside the line. Panthers were very smart and let that ball watch it drop down for a point for the Panthers. So we have another Alamo Heights timeout.
We got another timeout sponsored by Medina Valley Pediatrics. Medina Valley Pediatrics. So we're going to take this timeout with them.
Medina Volleyball. There you go. Go ahead. Return after these messages.
MVBN.
Here at Medina Valley Broadcast Network, we love all sports. We currently broadcast football, volleyball, basketball, softball, and baseball. We not only serve Medina Valley, we also can broadcast other schools in the area in multiple sports. If your business is interested in having us broadcast a single game or a season, and you want to be part of the action, contact Jeff Stivers at 830-931-4504 or email him at jeff@mvbn.net.
You're watching Panther Volleyball on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. We're back at Hardin High School. We have by-district action, Medina Valley Panthers and Alamo Heights Mules. Medina Valley has taken a 21-19 first set advantage. Christine Schuhart behind the service line with the Panthers. It's coming out of an Alamo Heights timeout. Schuhart with the serve. It's going to be dug out by the back row of the Mules. Set up. And the push over by the Mules. And she rolls under the net. So on that little push, they had a little miscommunication there. And in the last second, they try to swing at it, and they roll under the net, and that's going to be point Panthers. So 22-19 lead in the first set. Schuhart serve will go to the back row. Dug out by Heights. Going to be set up for a back row swing. Dug out by Sanchez. Schuhart setting it up for Griggs. Griggs with a left-hand swing. Saved by Heights. It's going to be a free ball over the net. Dug out by Griggs, set up by Sanchez, and another swing by Griggs, dug out by the back row of Heights. Outside swing by Heights, dug out by Schuhart. Can be set up by Sanchez. Outside swing by McCool. Oh, it's just called out. It must have been just outside the line. So it's going to be point Mules. However, the Panthers still have a 22-20 advantage in this first set. Yeah, and the faithful here were not happy about that call. It was really close, and I want to tell you something. There is a lot of people here on Medina Valley side. It is packed. Libero, number 21, serving now for Heights, dug out by Schuhart. Sanchez with a set, big swing by Gates in the middle, and that's going to fall a point for the kill for Gates.
Dwayne, there's a lot of people here that have told me before the game they haven't been to any volleyball.
Well, they're at one now. We got a heck of a match going on. 23-20 advantage Panthers. Griggs behind the service line. That serve is going to go to the middle back row. Set up by Heights for another outside swing. Dug out by Hurtado. Griggs setting up for Gates. Gates with a big swing, but blocked by the front row of the Heights Mules. So 23-21 is our score now. So number 14, Ruby O'Brien now serving for Alamo Heights. Serve's going to go to the back row. And that's going to be an ace for Heights. So 23-22 now our score. Heights has come back to be within 1 point here. And we go to 25 here, so these points are critical. Serve received by Hurtado. Set up by Griggs, and that's going to be called a double. So the double hit on the set, and that's going to tie it up at 23 apiece, and the Panthers will call a timeout. Coach Griggs now calling a timeout for the Panthers, try to get everything back in order here.
Dwayne, we're going to stay here. This is a Security State Bank timeout, but we're going to go ahead and recognize Respect. As we said at Respect, we work to transform our clients' visions into reality by helping them to achieve the impossible. Respect has has offices in 14 states and 1 Canadian province, and our local Texas offices are in Castroville, San Antonio, Austin, and Richardson, Texas. For more information, call Russell Persine at our local office at 210-570-5962 or visit us on the web at www.respec.com. Respect is a proud supporter of Medina Valley Athletics. Go Lady Panthers.
All right, number 14, Ruby O'Brien back to serve for the Heights, and they've tied it up at 23 apiece in set number 1. Serve goes to Hurtado, set up by Griggs. Swing by Gates, it's blocked by the front row of the Heights. And Alamo Heights is going to take the lead 24-23. You got to win by 2. So this is set point for Alamo Heights right now. Panthers got to come up big here. O'Brien with the serve again. Serve's going to be to the back road. Dug out by Hurtado. Griggs with a nice save. Pushed over by the Panthers and pushed back over again by Gates. Nice save by Gates. Hurtado setting it up for Cameron Griggs, who with a two-handed push to the back row. Set up by Heights. Saved by Schuhart. A little one-handed push by McCool. Set up on an outside swing. Schuhart's going to receive that and pass to the Griggs for the set. Gates with a nice dunk. Did not fall though. Heights are there. Big swing by Heights and a block. And they're going to call it. They're going to call it basically a lift, or she grabbed that ball and threw it down. I think that's really what they wanted to call.
No, she's saying that they were something else. I can't tell what the call was though.
Either way, it's a mistake by Heights, and the Panthers tied up at 24. So Alamo Heights arguing the call, but that's what it's going to be. He's going to stay that, and 24 all right now. You got to win by 2. McCool's going to be behind the service line. We're still in set number 1.
It was something about her feet. She came over and was showing her coach.
McCool with the serve to the back row. Going to be set up for a middle push. Dug out by Griggs. Set up by Sherrod for an outside swing by DeWitt. Dug out. Oh, dug out by Heights in a backwards push by Heights to drop in for a point. So you have to win by two. Alamo Heights with a 25-24 advantage and the serve. Rosenblum now with the service duty for Heights. And this will be set point in set number 1. This match has been set's been back and forth all night. Service dug out by Schuhart. Set up by Griggs. Outside swing by DeWitt. That's going to go into the net, and that's going to give Alamo Heights the first set. So they'll take the first set 26-24. And that went back and forth the whole time, Jeff. I don't think they got more than 3 points early on. I think the Panthers took a 9-6 advantage. Other than that, it was only 1 or 2 points at the most.
Yeah, it was good to see that the Panthers fought hard through that, and it was back and forth. The next match can go either way again. They need to come out hard again like they did and not show any intimidation by losing the first one. So we're going to go ahead, Dwayne, and we're going to take a quick little break. And when we come back, we're going to have a second match, and can't wait. I think it's going to be exciting. But this is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
MVBN.
Security State Bank has one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. We believe in superior customer service, active community involvement, fair and honest business ethics and loyalty. We've been in Castroville for a year now, and we've enjoyed growing with you. Come by 1726 Highway 90 East or call us at 830-538-9898. A real person will answer because that's how we do business, with common courtesy and uncommon service. Bank online at securitystbk.com. Security State Bank, South Texas. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
You're watching Medina Valley Sports. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Panther Volleyball. We have just completed set number 1, where Alamo Heights took the first set, and it was a very close set. Went back and forth the whole time. However, unfortunately, Alamo Heights Mules took advantage of the first set, took it 26-24, I believe that was the score. So it's been close. It's going to be like that the rest of the night, Jeff.
Absolutely. I want to go ahead here and recognize another one of our sponsors, Keystone Construction and Remodeling, for bringing us the video portion of this broadcast.
Thank you, John Friesenhahn.
Keystone Construction and Remodeling is a family-owned and operated business right here in La Crosse, Texas. Since our company opened its doors in 2006, we've treated every customer like they were part of our family. We are a family of 5 with roots right here in Castroville and surrounding areas. We are very involved in our children's activities and support the Medina Valley community. Call owner John Friesenhahn at 210-573-6717 for any of your handyman construction needs.
Tell you what, Jeff, Medina Valley brought the faithful out tonight. We are packed wall to wall, Medina Valley side. We brought the football team. We brought the football coaches. We brought administration. You know, they're all here tonight. We've got people with kids that aren't. I can see the Mangles are here. You know, and they don't have a dog in the fight other than being big sponsors for Medina Valley Athletics. Glad to see everybody here. We have an exciting atmosphere. We got an exciting matchup right now. So we're getting ready to start set number 2. The Panthers have on the court. On the front row, it's going to be Taylor DeWitt, Madison Gates, Spencer McCool. Back row will be Hannah Hurtado, Christine Shearhart in the libero duties, and Cameron Griggs. And Cameron Griggs is going to start the second set behind the service line. Her server go to the back row. Received by Heights. It's going to be set up for an outside hit. Big swing by Heights on the outside swing.
One thing you don't want to do is give them momentum.
Well, they've got momentum going right now. We need to break it. So Heights comes out with a quick 1-0 advantage. Rosenblum will now be serving for the Mules. Her serve will be received by Shearhart. Griggs with a two-handed behind reverse push. Griggs with a save. Another save by Hurtado. Griggs trying to get it back over the net, but it goes into the net.
That's one of those things again, Dwayne, communication. They weren't communicating who had the back row
right
there.
Right away.
The team was right there.
Rosenblum with the serving duties, and right away they go up 2-0. And you can't let it go more than 2. Got to have a stop here. Got to break the serve. Dug out. Nice dig by Shearhart. Big swing by McCool. Dug out by Heights. Going to be set up for an outside swing. Dug out by Hurtado. Nice dig by Hurtado. That set's going to be called a double. Griggs trying a reverse set, and it's called a double. So right away, Alamo Heights goes up with a 3-0 lead. Panthers are going to have to dig deep here to try to break this serve. Rosenblum again with the serve. Back row dug out by Shearhart. Nice pass to Griggs for the set. Gates with a swing. Dug out though by Heights. Going to be set up. And that's going to be called a double.
Thank goodness, we need something positive.
Well, the serve has been broke. We'll take advantage of the error. Our score: Alamo Heights 3, Medina Valley 1. Spencer McCool now behind the service line. Panthers serving from left to right. That serve just catches the tape and falls in. Swing, big swing by Hodson, blocked by Hurtado. Big block by Hurtado. That's going to go in for a point. So right away, Panthers come back with 2 quick points and bring it within 1. So the 3-2 advantage, Alamo Heights. Spencer McCool still with the serving duties. That serve's going to go to the back row, dug out by Libero. A little tip by the front row. And that's going to be an over the net by Heights front row, and that's going to be a point for the Panthers.
And Dwayne, just like that, we've had 2 3-point swings.
Just like
we
that.
didn't have any in the first
So
game.
3-3 score. We're tied again, just like the first set was going back and forth. McCool with the serve to the back row. Set up by Heights for an outside swing. Big swing by dug out by Griggs. Free ball over the net by DeWitt. Heights going to set it up for an outside swing. Dug out by Hurtado. Double-handed push by Griggs. And that's not going to make it across the net. So Medina Valley now takes the lead at 4-3. So McCool still behind the service line. Serve's going to go to the back row. Dug out. A little push by Heights. Free ball over the net. Set up by Griggs. Going to be a swing by Gates, and it's going to be a one-handed pushover. Set up by Heights. Big swing, but nice dig by Schuhart. Griggs setting it up for Hurtado for the outside swing. Blocked by the front row. Heights saved by the Panthers. 200 push by Griggs. Nice tip blocked by Hurtado. We needed that. That ball was a nice rally going back and forth. A lot of pushes and tips and stuff. Hurtado got the best of it though and found an open spot on the court. So the Panthers take a 5-3 advantage. We're in the second set. McCool still serving. Set up by Heights. Big swing. It's going to find the floor. Poole having the way with that on the kill. She's been the back end of a few good swings there. So our score now, Medina Valley 5, Alamo Heights 4, and that's going to send to the service line, number 9, Lynn Woodland. Serving to dug out by Schuhart, set up by Griggs. Swing by DeWitt. Heights having trouble, get the free ball to the net. It's going to be set up by Griggs. Gates with a big swing. Saved by Heights, and they couldn't set it up. That's going to fall for a point. The Panthers now take a 6-4 advantage, back up by 2 by the Panthers. So big swing from Alamo Heights having a 3-point advantage to the Panthers having a 2-point advantage. Gates serving, the senior. Serve to the back row. Set up by Heights for an outside swing, big swing. A hand on it by DeWitt. Saved by Griggs, going to be set up for a swing by DeWitt. Never cleared the net. So that's going to be point Heights. So 6-5 is our score now. Rotation changes for the Mules.
Real quick, Dwayne.
And that'll bring Jekyll to the service
We
line.
hadn't really even talked about Friday night. We got a big district football game coming up, too, with the same Alamo Heights Mules. And we will be live. Maury and Jared on the call. 7:30.
Where's that game at, Jeff?
It will be at the Panther Den.
Sounds good. Jacob with the serve. Dug out by McCool. Set up by Griggs. Swing by DeWitt that's blocked by the front row of Alamo Heights. Holtzhausen with the block for the Mules. And that's going to tie it up. Jacob with the serve again for Heights. Serve's going to go to the back row, and that's going to be called out. Service error for the Mules. Panthers take advantage of the service error and get the point. Medina Valley 7, Alamo Heights 6. Sanchez with a rotation change. She'll come in for serving, and she'll take over the setting duties as always once she comes in. Sanchez with a swing, with a serve. Dug out by Heights. Going to be a back row swing. Dug out by Schuhart. Set up by Sanchez for a swing by Hahn. And that's going to go long for a point for the Alamo Heights Mules. So that's going to tie it back up, 7 apiece. I like that they're swinging and hitting the ball. We just need to keep it inbounds. Poole with the serve. Megan Hahn with the kill. Nice setup by the Panthers. Nice swing by Megan Hahn for point Panthers. 8-7 now. Medina Valley with the lead, and that'll bring Hannah Hurtado, the junior, to the service line. Hannah the serve to the middle back row. Set up by Heights. Outside swing by Heights, and it doesn't get to the net. So an unforced error by Alamo Heights will give the Panthers the point. So Medina Valley back to a 2-point lead, 9-7. And Hurtado serving. Serve to the back row. Just barely brought back inbounds by Alamo Heights. Panthers setting it up. Going to be an outside swing by McCool, and that's going to be a fall-in for McCool. Great job by Spencer McCool, the freshman, swinging from the left side for the kill. So Medina Valley now with a 3-point lead. 3 points has been a lot of points in this match. So 10-7 now. Hurtado with the serve again. So it's going to be dug out by the middle back row. Going to be set up for an outside swing. Big swing, but Panthers get a hand on it. Get it back in play. Free ball is going to go over the net by Griggs. Ball back in play by Heights. Going to set up for an outside swing, and that's going to be a little push tip. Does not go over the net. Unforced error by the Mules. Panthers will take advantage of it, and there'll be an 11-7 lead by the Panthers. And Alamo Heights will take a timeout, Jeff.
We're going to take a Medina Valley Pediatrics timeout, and we're going to be back. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
MVBN.
Security State Bank has one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. We believe in superior customer service, active community involvement, fair and honest business ethics, and loyalty. We've been in Castroville for a year now, and we've enjoyed growing with you. Come by 1726 Highway 90 East or call us at 830-538-9898. A real person will answer, because that's how we do business, with common courtesy and uncommon service. Bank online at securitystbk.com. Security State Bank, South Texas. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Welcome back to Panther playoff volleyball. Hannah Hurtado back behind the service line. Medina Valley with 11-7 advantage. Hurtado serve is going to go to the back row. It's going to be set up for an outside swing by Heights. Dug out by Hurtado. Set up by Sanchez. Outside swing by Griggs and lefty. Big swing. That's blocked by Heights. And that's going to be a point for Alamo Heights. So 11-8 now is our score. And that's going to bring the libero for Alamo Heights behind the service line, number 21, who does not have a name on our roster. Her serve is going to go to the back row, dug out by McCool. Is going to be set up by Sanchez for a middle swing by Hahn, which was going to fall out. So another error by the Panthers. And that's going to get Heights within 2. So 11-9 is our score. De Libero serving for Alamo Heights. Her serve is going to be a service error. Panthers will get that point back. Our score now 12-9. Panthers maintaining the 3-point lead. Christine Schuhart now, the senior libero, will be serving for the Panthers. Nice serve to the back row. Ball back into play by Heights. Outside swing. Dug out by Sanchez. Saved by Schuhart. Free ball over the net by Gates. Alamo Heights setting it up for a middle swing. Big swing, but blocked by Gates. Set up for another outside swing. Dug out by Griggs. Sanchez is going to set it up for an outside swing. The lefty with the swing, but that's going to go out. Another deep ball by the Panthers going to give the Mules a point. So the lead cut to 2, 12-10. That'll bring O'Brien to the service line for Alamo Heights. Her server will go to the back row. Dug out. Set up by Sanchez. Swing by Griggs, blocked by Heights, but back into play by the Panthers. Over the net by Griggs, going to be set up for a back row attack. And that swing is going to go into the net. Another error, unforced error by the Mules. And they'll bring Panthers back up to a 3-point lead, 13-10.
You know, one thing I like about Alamo Heights, Dwayne, well, actually nothing I like about Alamo Heights, but the one thing they're doing well is every one of their girls is going to hit the ball over the net.
Well, they're a playoff team just like we are. They're a good team. Griggs with the serve, set up, big swing by Heights, and that's going to go deep. That's going to go long, and that's going to be a point Panthers. So Panthers now with a 4-point lead. Our score 14-10. We're in set number 2 of by-district action. Griggs with the serve to the middle back row. Pass to the setter. An outside swing, and that's going to fall in for a kill. Point back to Alamo Heights. Panthers still maintain a 3-point advantage, 14-11. Rosenblum now with the serve for Alamo Heights. Her serve's going to go to the back row, dug out by Shearhart. Pass to the setter. A swing by Gates, and that's going to find the back of the court, and it's going to fall in for a kill. The Panthers now back with a 4-point lead. A score 15-11. Panthers will take over the service duties. That's going to send Spencer McCool, the freshman, back behind the line. Spencer McCool doing a great job all year as a freshman for this Panther team. Cool with the serve. Floater to the middle back row. Nice serve. Going to be set up by Heights. Big swing that goes into the net. Point Panthers. Another hitting error by Alamo Heights.
Who are seniors? Christine Shearhart,
Madison Gates,
and
Taylor DeWitt.
They're all three seniors.
Those are our three seniors. Cool with the serve. Nice serve dug out by the libero. Back row swing by Heights. Going to be set up by Shearhart for a swing by DeWitt. DeWitt's hit is nice dig by Alamo Heights. Brought back over. Griggs setting up for DeWitt again. Little push. Nice dig again by Alamo Heights by the libero. Outside hit by Alamo Heights, and that's going to be long. So Panthers with another point. What? Was there a call there that I didn't know about? Yes, there was. They called something on on the Panthers. I don't know. Okay, now they're going to give the ball back. Okay, so we have the two referees disagreeing on the calls. The one on the near side is calling it something on the Panthers, and the one on the far side is calling it against Alamo Heights. So they're calling into the net by the Panthers and giving the point and the serve to Alamo Heights. I don't get that. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
Nevertheless, that's the call. So the Panthers now still with a 4-point advantage. I believe it's 16-12. And Woodland now with the serve. I don't think there's any changes in the score. Woodland the serve to the middle back row, dug out by the libero. Big swing by Gates, and that's going to fall between the two blockers there in the front row. Madison Gates getting into the action now.
Griggs did a good job there of getting the ball up high enough to where Gates could jump and put something behind it.
She got it timed perfectly, and now it's a 17-12 5-point advantage for the Panthers. Gates now with the serve. Dug out in the back row, and it's shanked, and that's going to be an ace, a service ace for Madison Gates, and the point. So the Panthers now pulling away a little bit, an 18-12 advantage. And the Medina Valley faithful on their feet applauding the Panthers' hard work right here. They're doing a great job working.
And we want to recognize a few of our sponsors. This timeout, of course, is a visitor's timeout that is sponsored by Medina Valley Pediatrics and Katie Russell. They are the first full-time pediatric practice in Medina County. And let me tell you, my kids both go to her. All three of my kids, when Tristan's home, goes to her. They do a great job. The one thing I like about Katie Russell and her crew the most, Friday mornings at 7 a.m. they are open. I can take my daughter there. She gets allergy shots. I can take her there at 7 o'clock, and I can still make it to work on time.
Jeff, we go there too, and it's great to support the local businesses in Castroville, and they're supporting us also.
Absolutely.
So we're glad to see that. That's how it works.
Thank you, Katie Russell and the Medina Valley Pediatrics crew. They are located on 1028 Country Lane in Castroville.
Both teams coming out of the timeout. We're in set number 2. Medina Valley taking an 18-12 advantage right now in set number 2. Alamo Heights is already taking the first set, so they have a 1-0 set advantage right now. Panthers working hard and trying to finish this second set to tie it up. Gates behind the service line. Serve's going to go to the back row. Dug out by the middle back row. Going to set up for an outside swing. Big swing by number 6, Simpson, for Alamo Heights. And that's going to go in for a kill and a point for Alamo Heights. Score 18-13. Panthers still maintaining a 5-point lead.
Set it up right where they wanted it to go.
She hammered that ball.
Yep.
And that's okay.
And just as the coach drew it up.
Jekyll with the serve now for the Mules. That ball is going to be received. Nice pass by Hurtado to the setter. And another double is going to be called on Griggs. I think that's her third double of the night. Those are unforced errors that we need to clean up, which I'm sure we'll do. So 18-14 is our score now. Number 18, Jekyll, still behind the service line for the Mules. Serve's going to go to the back row, dug up by Hurtado. Set up by Griggs. Going to be an outside swing by Hurtado that's going to go into the net for an error. And a point for Alamo Heights.
Here we go. Here's the Medina Valley timeout.
So now Alamo Heights now is drawn within 3. Our score is 18-15, and Medina Valley has called a timeout.
And we're going to stay right here because this is a Security State Bank timeout, sponsored by our friends over at Security State Bank.
And Jeff, she's sitting right there in the middle. Miss Mary Mangle is sitting over there in the stands. She's here attending the game. So glad to see them here.
Great to see Mary here and company. And not a customer? We make it easy to join the Security family. We'll help make the switch a snap. Go see Mary Mangold and company over at Security State Bank. They've been a proud supporter of Medina Valley Athletics and the Medina Valley Broadcast Network, and we sure do appreciate all that they've done for our youth.
Well, Jeff, we're timeout. We're in set number 2. Medina Valley has an 18-15 advantage. Alamo Heights has taken set number 1. So Coach Griggs wanted Alamo. We had I think a 5-point lead there. Alamo Heights is drawn within 2. So Coach Griggs did the smart thing, called the timeout because they were rolling off a few points in a row.
18-15.
18-15, sorry about that.
And here we go. Let's hope this timeout refocused our girls.
Jekyll behind the service line again for Alamo Heights. Continuing her serves. Serve's going to be to the back row. Dug out by McCool. Pushed up too tight to the net where Hurtado couldn't get it over. So it's going to be another point for Alamo Heights. They reeled off at least 3 points in a row. So our score 18-16. Panthers with a 2-point advantage. Jekyll with the serve again. It's going to be dug out by McCool. It's going to be set out by Griggs. Outside swing by DeWitt. It's going to be dug out by Alamo Heights, back row. Set up for an outside swing.
Tipped by Hahn.
Tipped by Hahn. Pushed back over by Hahn. Going to be a back row attack by Alamo Heights. Nice dig by Sherhart, getting it saved. Free ball over the net by DeWitt. Heights setting it up. A little push over the net. Saved by DeWitt. Two-handed push over by Griggs. Heights setting it up for an outside swing. Big block by Hahn. The Hahn brings it down for the block and the point for the Panthers.
Good job by the Hahn.
The Hahn bringing the Panthers to a 3-point advantage, 19-16. So we have a rotation change. Sanchez in, DeWitt out. Her serve's going to go back to the back row. Nice serve by Sanchez. Going to be set up. Big swing. Big swing by the front row of Alamo Heights. Panthers could not do enough to get it back up in the air, so it's going to be point Alamo Heights. Back to a 2-point lead now. Medina Valley 19, Alamo Heights 17. Number 8, Poole behind the service line for Heights. And that's going to be an ace. So now Alamo Heights drawing within 1, 19-18. Panthers need to break the serve here. Serve to McCool. Pass to Sanchez. Free ball to the net by Hahn. Going to be set up by the setter for Heights. Big swing, but nice dig by McCool. Outside swing. Push back across. Panthers could not get to it. That was a push way back to the deep corner. Panthers were not there, couldn't get to it in time. So just like that, the score is tied. Medina Valley 19, Alamo Heights 19.
This is where your seniors need to step up, Dwayne.
Poole with the serve for Heights.
I don't mean to put it on the seniors, but nice senior leadership.
Set up by Sanchez, and that ball is going to go out on the swing by the Panthers. So just like that, Alamo Heights comes from 5 down to 1 up. Our score, Alamo Heights 20, Medina Valley 19. Coach Griggs calls a timeout for the Panthers.
And we're going to take a Security State Bank timeout. We'll be right back.
MVBN.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the Texas University Interscholastic League.
You're watching Medina Valley Sports. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Harlan High School by district playoff action. Alamo Heights and Medina Valley. Alamo Heights is taking a 20-19 lead. Poole's going to be behind the service line. Panthers desperately need to break the serve and not let Alamo Heights get too much momentum here. So by Poole's going to be the back row. Pass by McCool. Big swing by Hahn. Hahn brings down the hammer. Point Panthers. Nice kill by Megan Hahn. The junior coming through here towards the end of set number 2. That's going to tie it up. Medina Valley 20, Alamo Heights 20. We played at 25. Got to win by 2. Hurtado with the serve. Set up in the middle. That ball would have been out. It's okay. Panthers push it back over. Set up again by Heights. Big block by the front row. Hahn there. Back row swing. Dug out by Schuhart. Set up by Sanchez. Outside swing. Push by Griggs. Heights setting it up again. Swing by Heights from the outside. And that's going to find the bottom. It's going to find the floor for Alamo Heights in the point. So Alamo Heights back to a 1-point lead. 21-20. Number 21 now to libero. Back to serve for Alamo Heights. Serve's going to go to the back row. It's going to be dug out by Schuhart and pass to the setter. Outside swing. It's going to be a push by McCool. Dug out by the Heights. Going to be an outside swing. That's going to find the floor. So just like that, a 2-point advantage by Alamo Heights, 22-20, as we go to the end of set number 2. Heights with the serve. Dug out by Hurtado. And that's going to be an ace for Alamo Heights. So Alamo Heights now with a 3-point lead. Panthers again need to break the serve to let Alamo Heights run off a couple of points in a row. Heights within 2 of winning the second set. So the Panthers desperately need to break the serve and get the point. Number 20 on libero. Back to serve again for Heights. Dug out by Hurtado, set up by Sanchez. Swing by Griggs is going to go deep. Point, Alamo Heights. So set point for Alamo Heights, 24-20. Panthers need to dig down deep, play some Panther volleyball right here. Set point for Alamo Heights. Serve's going to go long for a service error. So we'll take the 3-point. 24-21. Panthers down by 3 in set number 2.
Need a few run off here, Dwayne.
Schuhart with the serve. Dug out by Heights. Back row attack. Dug out by Schuhart. Going to be set up by Sanchez for an outside swing by McCool. And that's going to be a back over. Great play by Alamo Heights. Get that ball back over the net. McCool with a miss hit on the kill attempt, and that's going to give set number 2 to Alamo Heights, and they'll take that set number 2, 25-21. So Panthers down 2-0. It's the best of 5. Got to win 3 out of 5. Panthers had the lead, a really good lead. They had a 5-point
lead.
They had a 5-point lead at one point, and they blew the lead is what they did. They let Alamo Heights run off a few points in a row, and then we couldn't catch back up.
Yeah, and there were 2 different runs there, Dwayne. There was one when we were ahead about 15-10, 16-10, and then there was a second one after they side-outed it, got it back, and they went on another 5 or 6 point run, and we just couldn't overcome it.
Panthers need to get in a rhythm this third set and just kind of did how they did the first part of the second set, where they were in rhythm and they kept scoring points and scoring points and took the lead, but they made a few errors and let Alamo Heights get in the game, and Alamo Heights got the momentum on their side and ended up taking over set number 2. So what needs to happen now in order to win this match, Panthers have to reel off 3 sets in a row. And that's going to be a tough task to do, but it's very possible.
Yeah, they're going to have to find the weakness. Find where you can attack Alamo Heights and keep pounding it. And, there are weaknesses. We've seen Alamo Heights make a lot of self-made errors, And but there are some weaknesses on their.
Well, what the Panthers need to do, we don't have enough outside hitting or middle hitting. We're very few kills tonight, and they need to set it up where we can start getting some kills. And some of the swings that have been taken have been long or have been out, at one point of the court or another. But the Panthers need to do a better job of setting it up for some big swings.
Yeah, they've made it really tough now. I think you mentioned earlier, it's tough to come back from 2-0 down. But if anybody can do it, they can. They're Panthers. Hey, heart of a champion, you got to have it.
And they're very capable of doing it. They've got the team to do it, and that's why they're here. That's why they're in the playoffs.
Need to play with some confidence though as they come out here for the third set.
Right now they're in their huddle getting some instructions from Coach Griggs. She's trying to get them support, and they've got plenty of support here as far as the stands go. I mean, we are packed, as we said earlier. I mean, the athletic director's here, half the football team is here. It is wall to wall Medina Valley fans on our side of the court here. So we're going to set number 3. Panthers put on the court number 12 DeWitt, number 5 Gates, number 8 Griggs, number 4 McCool, number 16 Hahn. And coming on the court now is number 9 Hurtado. So the Panthers now will do the libero change out. Christine Sherhart will go in for Megan Hahn. And Alamo Heights will do the same on their side. So we're getting ready to start set number 3. Crucial set for the Panthers. Must win set here. So Sherhart the libero in for the Panthers. Referees will check their cards and make sure that the numbers match players on the court. Number 14, Ruby O'Brien serving for Alamo Heights. Can be dug out by Sherhart, pass to the setter. Can be set up for a middle swing by Gates. Blocked but put back over. Panthers setting it up in the middle here. Griggs in the set to DeWitt, and that's going to go out. And they're calling in the net by Alamo Heights. So Panthers will take the first point at set number 3, taking advantage of an error by Alamo Heights. That hit was out, but Alamo Heights was in the net. So
we'll take it.
We'll take it, and that'll put Spencer McCool, the freshman, behind the service line for the Panthers. McCool strung a bunch of points in a row earlier. Let's see if she can do it again. Her serves in the middle back row. Can be set up for an outside swing. Dug out by McCool, set up by Griggs. And they're going to call another double on Griggs. I'm not sure if I'm seeing those doubles, but...
Well, we're not watching the spin of the ball, too, and that's what she's watching.
They're getting awfully picky on the double calls.
You're in
Nevertheless, Point Heights tied at 1 apiece, and that'll bring to the service line number 1 Avery Rosenblum. Her serve will go to Hurtado. Pass to Griggs. Set up in the middle for Gates. Push over the net. Set up by Heights. Sherhart setting up for an outside swing by DeWitt. Big swing! Going to come off the block and a point for the Panthers and a kill. Medina Valley with a 2-1 advantage. And that's how they need to come out. They need to come out on top and get some momentum on the side. So Hahn in. The libero, Sherhart out. Gates behind the service line. Serve to the back row, dug out by Heights. Set up for an outside swing. Outside swing. Hahn puts a hand on it. Hurtado could not dig it out after that. It's going to be Point Heights. So that's going to tie it up at 2 apiece. Number 9, Woodland now, serving for Alamo Heights. Her serve's going to go back row, dug out McCool, set up by Griggs. Hahn with a swing that's going to go out. So some unforced errors by the Panthers are keeping Alamo Heights in the game and have given them the lead. 3-2 now is our score. Alamo Heights' favor. Number 9, Woodland now, serving for Alamo Heights. And that's going to be a service error. Panthers will get that point right back. So Medina Valley ties it up with a service error, 3-3. And we'll have rotation change. Taylor DeWitt, the senior, will come out. Number 2, Madeline Sanchez now serving for the Panthers. Her serve's going to go to the back row, and it's going to be a rotation error. Movement prior to the serve for Alamo Heights, and that's going to be point Panthers. So Panthers taking advantage of some Alamo Heights' errors. So Medina Valley now takes a 1-point advantage in set number 3, 4-3. Sanchez back behind the service line. Nice serve to the back row, dug out by Alamo Heights. Set out for an outside swing. Big swing by Alamo Heights. It's going to come off the hands of the block and fall to the court. Be point for Alamo Heights, and that's going to tie it up at 4 apiece. Alamo Heights with a rotation change, and that's going to bring number 18, Jaco, back into the serve. Back into serve for Alamo Heights. Her serve's going to go to the back row. Dug out by McCool. Double two-handed push by Griggs back over. Heights is going to set it up for an outside swing. Big swing, but dug out by Schuhart. Set up by Sanchez. An outside swing by Griggs. Nice dig by Alamo Heights. Outside swing by Heights. Dug out by McCool. One-handed push over by Sanchez. Two-handed push over by Heights. Sanchez setting it up for Hahn. Hahn with the swing. It's going to fall in for the point just in front of the outline on the back row. Nice rally by both teams. Medina Valley taking advantage of it with a nice push by Hahn. So Medina Valley with a 5-4 advantage in set number 3. Hurtado now behind the service line. Her serve's going to go to the back row. Dug out by Heights. Going to be set up for an outside swing by Heights. Dug out by Schuhart. Set up by Hahn. Two-handed push over the net. That's going to be called a double. It's going to be called. A push for the back row. It's going to be called a double. So that's going to give Alamo Heights an opportunity to tie, which they did, 5-5. Served by Heights. Poole. Set up by Sanchez. One-handed push by Hahn. That's going to find the floor. Kill by Hahn. Panthers now take advantage, 6-5. Christine Schuhart, the libero now, behind the service line. The senior serving for the Panthers. Ball's going to go to the back row. Dug out. Big swing by the front row, Alamo Heights. And that's going to go in for a kill. I don't think there's much you could do with that swing. So that's going to tie it back up, 6 apiece. Heights now serving the ball. Number 12, Montoya now. She is the first entrance of the game, Maya Montoya. Dug out by Griggs. One-handed push. One-handed push by Gates is going to find the floor for a kill. Panthers desperately needed that. We'll take the advantage, 7-6. Back to the rotation change. Sanchez out. DeWitt back in on the front row. Griggs now behind the service line. Serve's going to go back, middle back row. Pass to the front to the setter. Big swing by Heights, dug out by Griggs. Set up to DeWitt. Dug out by Alamo Heights. Outside swing by Alamo Heights. Blocked but out of bounds by McCool. Point Alamo Heights. Back to a 7-7 tie now. O'Brien now behind the service line for Alamo Heights. Her serve to the back row. Dug out by Schuhart. Set up by Griggs. McCool with a big swing. Blocked by Alamo Heights. Put back in play by the Panthers. Back over the net by Griggs. Set up again by Alamo Heights. Going to be an outside swing. And that's going to be called a double. Double called in Alamo Heights. So that'll give the Panthers the advantage, 8-7. McCool now behind the service line, the freshman. Her serve to the back row. Dug out by Heights. Set up by the setter. Big swing by the middle. It goes out for point Panthers. That ball was long. Good thing the Panthers laid off that because that was coming in a hurry. So Medina Valley now with a 2-point advantage, 9-7. McCool still with the serving duties for the Panthers. McCool serve going to be to the back row. Set up by Heights. Outside swing. Oh, that's going to go out. Point for Medina Valley. Good job by the Panthers laying off that. That goes just outside the back row line. Panthers now with a 3-point lead, 10-7 in set number 3. McCool still behind the service line. Her serve is dug out by LaBelle. Nice serve. Gonna set out for an outside swing. Oh, and that's gonna come off a blocker's hand. It's gonna fall to the floor. So Alamo Heights getting the point there. It's gonna be only a 2-point advantage now for the Panthers. 10-8 is our score. Rosenblum now serving for Alamo Heights. Her serve goes to the back row. Communication error between the two back row. And we do not get to receive that ball. Put it back up. So it's going to be point and a service ace for Alamo Heights. 10-9 is our score. Alamo Heights within 1 now. Rosenblum serving again for Alamo Heights. Dug out by Schuhart. Lifted up by the setter. Swing by Gates is going to go out. No tip on that. So it's going to be point Mules. So it's going to tie it up now. Panthers went from 3-point lead to a tie game now, 10-10. Rosenblum still serving for Alamo Heights. Her serve is going to go into the net for a service error.
Big break there.
Big service error for the Panthers, and they'll take the point.
As they were struggling to have something positive happen again.
Medina Valley goes up 11-10. Rotation change for the Panthers. Libero out, and I believe that is Hahn back in. Gates with the serve to the back row. Going to be set up by Heights. Going to be an outside swing from the right side. Blocked by Hahn. And that's going to go out for the Panthers' point. Alamo Heights could not handle that big block by Hahn. So Panthers now back to a 2-point advantage, 12-10. Gates still serving for the Panthers. Serve is going to be received by Libero. Set up for an outside right hit, and that's going to be into the net. Unforced error for Alamo Heights is going to give the Panthers the point. So we need back to a 3-point advantage, 13-10. Panthers need to continue on this roll. We got the momentum on their side, playing in rhythm right now. Gates with the serve. Dug out by the Libero. Going to be set up for an outside swing. That's going to be called a double on the setter. So the referee's double happy tonight, and we'll take advantage of it since we've been called for that a few times. So Medina Valley 4-point lead. 14-10 is our score. Gates still behind the service line. Crowd getting behind the Panthers. Gates with a serve, dug out by Heights. Heights going to be an outside swing. Dug out by McCool nicely. Set up by Griggs. Swing by DeWitt's going to go off the tape but stay in bounds. Back across by Heights, dug out by Gates. Hahn with the tip, dug out by Heights. Going to be set up by Libero for an outside swing. Blocked by Hurtado. Set up again for another outside on the opposite side. Big swing. Oh, almost a great save by McCool. Diving save by McCool, but it's not going to stay in the play. Alamo Heights to get the point. Score 14-11. Panthers still up by 3. Woolen now with the serve for Alamo Heights. Her serve's in the little back row. Is going to receive McCool. Set up by Griggs. Big swing by Hahn, and Hahn brings down the hammer. Point Panthers for the kill. 15-11 now is our score. Panthers back in the rhythm again. Like the way they're getting it, receiving it, and setting it up one pass and getting a big swing. That's what we need to continue to do. Sanchez in the game now for the serving duties. Serve's going to be to the back row. It's going to fall in for a service error. Ace. Alamo Heights with a big error is what I wanted to say there.
One of the few times you've seen a communication problem.
It's split to the two back row players. It falls in for an ace for Madeline Sanchez. The Panthers now with a 16-11 to 5-point advantage in set number 3.
And with that, Alamo Heights Pediatrics timeout.
Alamo Heights will take a timeout, and we will take a timeout too. Panther playoff volleyball will continue after these.
MVBN.
Here at Medina Valley Broadcast Network, we love all sports. We currently broadcast football, volleyball, basketball, softball, and baseball. We not only serve Medina Valley, we also can broadcast other schools in the area in multiple sports. If your business is interested in having us broadcast a single game or a season, and you want to be part of the action, contact Jeff Stivers at 830-931-4504 or email him at jeff@mvbn.net. You're watching Medina Valley Sports. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Harlan High School. We have by-district action right now. We're in set number 3. Medina Valley up 16-11, but down 2 sets to 0. They're up 16-11, yes. Madeline Sanchez now continues serving for the Panthers, coming out of Alamo Heights timeout, and that's going to be a service area. It's going to be a good timeout, actually, by Heights. Service area on Sanchez, and it's going to give Heights the point, 16-12. Medina Valley still with a 4-point lead. Jekyll now with the serving duties. Her serve's going to go to the back row. It's going to be dug out by Griggs. Sanchez is going to set it up for Hahn. Hahn with a little off-speed hit over the net. Going to be set up by Heights. The two-handed pushover. And that two-handed push is going to be called for a double. So Panthers getting the point back on the unforced error. So 17-12, 5-point advantage for the Panthers. Hurtado now behind the service line, the junior for the Panthers. Nice serve to the back row. Belly dug out by Heights. Big swing, but blocked by Griggs. Back row attack goes into the net. Panthers will take the point. 18-12, now 6-point advantage. This is the largest lead the Panthers have had tonight. Panthers in rhythm. Setting it up and playing nicely right now. Hurtado with the serve. Going to go to the back row. Dug out by Heights. Going to be set up for an outside swing. Oh no, it's pushed over by Hahn. And that's going to be brought back over Heights, but it's going to be long. The ball's going to be counted out for a point for the Panthers. So Panthers with a 19-12 advantage. Panthers rolling right now. They need to continue doing this. Desperately need to take set number 3. Hurtado with the serve to the back row. Dug out by Heights. Set up for an outside swing. Big swing, but blocked. Put back up by Sanchez. Briggs with a little tap over in the nets. Heights to get in, able to get to in time with the free ball back over the net. Put back in play by the Panthers. Sanchez with the free ball back over the net. Heights setting it up for an outside swing. Big swing, but blocked by Griggs, and that's going to fall to the court for the point Panthers. Medina Valley now with an 8-point advantage, 20-12. Hurtado still serving for the Panthers. Panthers with momentum on their side. Big serve by Hurtado. Dug out nicely by Heights. Set it up for middle swing. Put back in play by Sanchez and Sherhart. Free ball over the net by Sanchez. Going to be set up for an outside swing. Big swing, but blocked by Hahn. Put back in play by Heights. Outside swing. Little tapper. Put back in play by the Panthers. Griggs with a swing. And it's going to come off a block and fall to the floor for another point for the Panthers. So Panthers with a 9-point advantage. 21-12 is our score now. We're in set number 3. Panthers need to continue to roll. Alamo Heights calls a timeout.
Another Medina Valley Pediatrics timeout. And while we're here, we're going to stay right here, Dwayne, and we're going to talk a little bit more about Respect. They were founded in 1969, a global leader in geoscience, engineering, data, and integrated technology solutions for major industry sectors. Russell Persines Group, and if you didn't think we had smart people in Castroville, we do. We've got a smart guy. Look, engineer, he's got a doctorate. He's a smart guy. Russell Persine, who's got girls involved, and he's got a young one in middle school, and we want to thank Respect and Russell Persine for sponsoring, being one of the sponsors of tonight's playoff action.
Thanks,
and
Persine,
after
for doing
we
that.
come back, Dwayne, from this deficit, and we move on to the next round, which will probably be Friday night, hey, we're taking a sponsor still, so they can give me a call, 830-931-4504. We'd be glad to sign them up for the next round of playoffs.
Both teams coming out of their timeout. Medina Valley with a 21-12 advantage in set number 3. Hannah Hurtado, the junior, still behind the service line for the Panthers. Panthers need to continue with the momentum. Hopefully the timeout didn't break the momentum, and it did. Service error on the Panthers. That ball is going to go out for a point for Alamo Heights. So 21-13 is our score. Panthers still in control.
Tell you what, we've seen a good use of timeouts by both squads.
Poole with the serve now for Alamo Heights. Going to be received by Sherhart in the middle. Set up by Sanchez. Hahn with the dunk, and that's going to fall to the floor. The Hahn with another big kill. They'll do a rotation change. That Hahn will come out. Gates will come in the middle. Medina Valley now with a 22-13 advantage. Sherhart will come behind the service line. Serve's going to go to the back row. It's going to fall in for an ace. Back row could not handle that serve, and that's going to hit the floor. Sherhart with the ace, and that's going to bring the Panthers to a 10-point advantage. 23-13 is our score now. We need 2 more points to win this set. Sherhart serve. It's a floater to the back row. Going to be set up by Heights. Big swing by Alamo Heights. That's going to be Montoya now with the kill. So Point Heights, 23-14 is our score. Montoya now will be the server for Alamo Heights. Panthers within 2, winning this set. Montoya serve. It's going to be into the net with a service there, so we'll get that point right back. So Medina Valley with set point 24-14 in set number 3. Down 2-0. Desperately need this set. For a rotation change, Sanchez will come out, DeWitt will come in. Griggs serves a floater to the back row, going to be set up by Heights for an outside swing. Dug out by Hurtado. Punched over the net by Griggs. Going to be set up for an outside swing by Heights, and that's going to go deep. Panthers take set number 3, 25-14, going into set number 4 with a ton of momentum. Good job there by the Panthers. Jeff, they took the lead this set, and they kept it. That's
they never looked back.
They never looked back. They played Panther volleyball there. Crowd going crazy for taking that set. Again, a huge crowd here tonight.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to take another commercial break.
Let's take a commercial break. I'm going to need to take a drink of water.
And hold on 1 second. I'm going to add one more little announcement to this deal from the UIL. So here we go, and we'll be right back.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com. Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh is a high school basketball player, solid shooter, great teammate.
Hey, don't forget my tenacious D.
And he's my son. So, what does Josh do to be the best basketball player he can be?
I play tennis.
Studies show that student athletes here in Texas who play more than one high school sport are more likely to excel. Tennis does more than improve Josh's conditioning. It gives him a fresh competitive outlet, reduces the risk of injury by cross-training, and introduces him to different coaching techniques and new friends.
Don't get me wrong, hoops are my first love. Tennis just gives me a little break.
So when the new season begins, Josh isn't burned out on basketball. He's eager to play. And you can see the difference in his game.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Medina Valley Playoff Volleyball. We are going into set number 4. Medina Valley desperately needed to take set number 3, and they did the first step into winning 3 in a row. They won the third set. Now they need to win 2 more in order to take this match. They're down 2-1 right now. We're about ready to start set number 4. Panthers send Cameron Griggs behind the service line. The junior with the serve to the middle back row to the Heights. Heights setting it up for an outside swing. Dug out by Sherhart, set up by Griggs. Going to be a swing by McCool, and that's going to find the floor. Nice kill by Spencer McCool. McCool bringing the hammer down for the first point of set number 4. during that break between. The crowd was going crazy here, Jeff, getting into this after this first set.
Absolutely.
Griggs with the serve. Dug out by Heights. Pass it to the setter. Set up for a swing. Dug out by Schuhart. DeWitt with the swing and the kill off the blocker's hands. So the Panthers doing what's needed to be done. They're receiving the ball, passing it to the front row where the setter can set it up and setting it up for a big swing. That's what we failed to do in the first 2 sets, and we're doing it now. So the Panthers playing in rhythm. Griggs with the serve. Outside swing by Heights. Panthers could not dig that ball out. That was a huge swing by Alamo Heights. So our score 2-1. Medina Valley with a 1-point advantage early in set number 4. Rosenblum now with the serving duties for Alamo Heights. The ball's going to be dug out by Hurtado. Set up by Griggs. Outside swing by McCool. Set up by Heights. Big swing by Heights. Back over the net. Good job saving the ball by the Panthers. And that ball's going to come back across, and it's going to be out.
Nice job by Christine Schuhart there.
Smart play by the back row of the Panthers, and Griggs let that ball fall in to be out. 3-1 advantage, Panthers. The freshman, Spencer McCool, behind the service line. Nice serve to the back row. Nice dig by Alamo Heights. Libero. Be free ball that's not going to get over the net.
Just what the Panthers needed here, Dwayne.
Unforced
Get back
error.
on top. Get a good lead.
4-1 is our score. 3-point advantage by the Panthers. Spencer McCool with the serve. Floater to the middle back row. Set up by Heights. Going to be a back outside swing. And that's going to be another unforced error. It's going to go into the net. Panthers now with a 5-1 advantage. Set number 4. The freshman McCool serving again for the Panthers. McCool serve is going to be the back row, dug out by Libero, but that's going to come across out. That's going to be another ace for McCool. McCool with the second ace of the night. Great job serving by Spencer McCool. The freshman doing her part in this playoff game. Next serve by McCool is going to go to the back row. Set up for an outside swing. It's going to be a little push over. McCool receives it, sets it up to Griggs. Gates with a big swing. Going to go back over the net. Gates with a swing again. Dug out by Heights. And they're going to call a net violation on Alamo Heights. So the Panthers taking advantage of an unforced error. So Medina Valley a 7-1 lead now in period number 4. McCool still serving for the Panthers. Her serve. Received by Libero. Set up for an outside swing.
Nice
block. Blocked by Hurtado. Falls to the court. Big block by the front row and Hannah Hurtado. Our score 8-1 Medina Valley. McCool still serving for the Panthers. Her serve's going to go to the back row again. Dug out by the Libero again. Set up by the front row. A tap by the middle. The big middle by Alamo Heights, and that's going to fall to the floor. Panthers were not expecting the little tap. They were expecting a big swing, and they left the middle of the front middle of the court open. So, our score 8-2. Alamo Heights will take over serving. And that will bring to the service line Helen Hunter. Her first appearance to the service line for Alamo Heights. Serve's going to be dug out and passed by Schuhart. Big swing by Gates. It's going to go off the block of the middle blocker and fall in for a point for the Panthers.
That was quick again. You know, she got quick. She got off the floor quick. They hit quick.
That's a
quick set. Timeout. We're going to have
Heights calling it, taking a quick timeout.
Medina Valley Pediatrics timeout.
Hey, maybe they're a lucky sponsor.
Absolutely. We're going to take it with them. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
MVBN.
Vipe Media is the state's most comprehensive high school sports media outlet, covering UIL, private schools. Vipe has been in Texas for over a decade. Visit their website at VYPETexas.com. And also pick up your Vipe magazine today. Get in the game with Vipe Media.
Visit MVBN.net for great articles on all your favorite coaches, players, and more at MVBN.net, the official website of the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Panther Playoff Volleyball. Medina Valley taking a 9-2 advantage in set number 4. Before we get started any more action, I want to have a big thank you to Les Clary. Les Clary back at the studio at KMAX Studios in Austin, Texas, who's supporting us tonight for this playoff action. Thank you, Les. Medina Valley with a 9-2 advantage in period number 4. Set number 4. Down 2-1. Gates behind the service line coming out of the timeout. Hopefully Panthers can continue the momentum after that timeout.
Got a little question here at the scores table. Looks like
they're checking
the rotation
and who's on the court.
That the scorekeeper down there is a lady I used to work with at Northside, Barbara Kruger. She's been retired now for several years, but she always comes out and does the scorekeeping at the playoff games.
Maybe she can do a little something on our advantage.
A little something, yeah.
All right, Madison Gates behind the service line. Panthers with a 9-2 advantage in set number 4. Gates, the senior, her serve is going to go to the back row. Nice serve, got back into play by Heights. Panthers setting it up for an outside swing. DeWitt with the swing, dug out nicely by Heights. Free ball over the net. McCool setting it up. Hahn with a miss hit. She couldn't get momentum. She kind of misjumped that. That's going to fall for a point.
She looked kind of in between. She was in between jumping off of 1 foot and 2 feet.
So the timeout works advantage again for Alamo Heights. Medina Valley with a 9-3 advantage now. That'll bring to the service line Katie Jekyll for Alamo Heights. Jekyll serve will go and be received by McCool. Set up by Griggs. Free ball over the net by DeWitt. Set up by Heights. Going to be an outside swing from the left side. Partial block by the Panthers. Griggs setting it up for the Panthers. Tap over by Hahn. Set up again for an outside swing. It's going to be a tap. Saved by Hurtado. Swing by Hahn. Back on Heights' side. They're setting it up for a free ball back over the net. Dug out by Sherhart. Griggs setting it up. Swing by Hahn is going to be blocked and fall to the court for Alamo Heights, Point Heights. So Alamo Heights stringing a couple of points here in a row. Our score 9-4. Jaco with the serve again. We are in set number 4. Nice serve. Stays in the bounds. Brought back over by Griggs. Heights setting up for a back row attack. That swing's going to be dug out by Sherhart. Set up by Griggs. Hurtado with a big swing. Going to be blocked. Attempted block is not going to work for Heights, and that's going to find the floor for a kill for Hannah Hurtado. Panthers now with a 10-4 advantage. Do a rotation change. Taylor DeWitt will come out, the senior. In will be the junior, Madeline Sanchez. Sanchez with the serve.
Nice serve.
And that's going to be an ace. An ace by Madeline Sanchez. Beautiful serve. Could not be handled by the libero. So Medina Valley goes up 11-4. Sanchez behind the service line. Panthers with momentum again. Serve's going to be dug out by the back row. Set up, big swing by Alamo Heights. Panthers could not get the block. Point will go to Alamo Heights. 11-5 is our score now. Number 8, Peyton Poole will be serving now for the Mules. Her serve will be dug out by McCool. Nice pass to Sanchez. Hahn with the swing and the kill. The Hahn brings down the hammer. Point Panthers. Score now 12-5. Panthers playing in rhythm again. They'll bring Hurtado. And Hurtado, the junior, now behind the service line for the Panthers. Her serve goes off the tape but stays in bounds. Outside swing by Heights, and that's going to go out. Unforced error. Point Panthers. 13-5 now our score. Hurtado back to the service line again. Her serve is going to go to the back row. Nice hard serve, but dug out by Heights. Setting it up for a free ball over the net. Received by Sherhart, set up by Sanchez. The lefty with the swing. Cameron Griggs brings down the hammer. The lefty brings it down on Heights, and that's going to be Point Panthers. Nice kill by Griggs.
Tell you what, early in the game we commented that Alamo Heights setters were doing a good job of getting the ball to the net. Now they can't even get to the ball. So advantage Panthers.
Hurtado with a hard serve over the net, set up by Heights, and they're going to go for the kill.
I guess I jinxed us.
Montoya's really been hammering the ball tonight for Alamo Heights. She will come out. No, that's Hosenhahn that had that kill. So our score 14-6. Medina Valley still in favor, and that's going to bring number 21, the libero for Alamo Heights, to the service line. Her serve will be received by Hurtado. Set up by Sanchez. Another swing by Hahn. Received, pushed back over, two-handed push over. It's going to be called a double. A lot of rotation on that ball. To the point, Panthers. Rotation change. Hahn will come out. Madison Gates, the senior, will be back into the game. Christine Sherhart, the other senior, the libero, will be serving now for the Panthers. Our score 15-6. Her serve is going to go into the net for service area. Point back to Alamo Heights, 15-7. So that'll bring into the game number 14, O'Brien now serving for the Mules. Her serve will go to the back row. Set up by Sanchez after it was being received by Hurtado. Heights will be called for a net violation. Into the net. Point will go to the Panthers. 16-7 now our score. Cameron Griggs back to the service line. Sanchez out. Gates back in. No, DeWitt back in. Griggs with a serve. Free ball back over the net. Set up by DeWitt. Griggs with a miss hit by Sanchez. Griggs tried to set that ball up nicely for Gates, but Gates mistimed it, and it went into the net. So point goes to Alamo Heights. 16-8 is our score now.
Keep the pressure on, girls. Come on now.
Break the serve. Panthers need to break the serve. Rosenblum now with the serve for the Mules. Serve will be dug out nicely by McCool. A little tap over by DeWitt. Two-handed push over by the Mules. Griggs setting it up for the middle swing by Gates, and that's going to go down for the kill. Gates bringing down the hammer.
Great job by the senior.
Great job by the senior bringing down the hammer. Great set by Cameron Griggs. McCool now, the freshman behind the service line for the Panthers, doing a great job tonight. Her serve's going to go to the back row, dug out by the libero. Set up for an outside swing, big swing. It's going to find the back corner. It's going to fall in for the point for Heights. 17-9 our score. We're in set number 4. Heights with a 2-1 advantage in sets. Number 7, Helen Hunter now serving for Heights. Received by the Panthers. A little tap over by the Panthers, and that's going to fall in for a point. Huge opening on the floor there. The Panthers just tapped it in for the point. Gates now behind the service line.
DeHaan is back in.
DeHaan is back in. Medina Valley with 18-9 advantage. Nice serve by Gates. Set up. Big swing by Heights, but dug out by the Panthers. Two-handed push by Griggs. Saved by Alamo Heights. Another swing. Nice dig by McCool. Set up for a swing for DeWitt. Heights back in, setting it up. They're going to have a big swing that's going to go into the net. Hahn was there for the block. Point Panthers. Panthers take a 10-point advantage in set number 4. Our score now 19-9. Gates still serving for the Panthers. Gates is served to the middle back row. Going to be set up by the setter. Outside swing. Dug out by McCool. If Gates can get there in time. Hurtado bringing the ball back over. Great save by Hurtado. Set up by... Oh, and that ball's going to...
Can't get to that one.
Can't get to that ball.
What great effort, though, by
Great effort on both sides by both teams. Some great action there by two great playoff teams right there. So after all that, Alamo Heights will get the point. Our score 19-10 in favor of the Panthers. Jekyll now behind the service line. The setter for the Mules. Serve's going to be to the back row. And it's going to fall in for an ace. Hurtado couldn't handle that.
Hannah needs to know right now that their coach is calling those plays and they're going right after her. She needs to step up and, be a leader here.
Jekyll with the serve again. 19-11 is our score. Serve's going to go back to Hurtado. She receives it nicely, sets up a nice pass for the setter. DeWitt with the swing, back over to Heights. Heights now setting it up for an outside swing. Dug out nicely by McCool. The set by Griggs, put back over by Hurtado. Set up for another outside with it's a tap over. Dug out by Hurtado. Going to be swinged by DeWitt. Blocked by Heights. Saved by Shearhart, but could not get back over the net. So Heights with a point. A 19-12 now is our score. Medina Valley will call timeout. Nice little rally by Alamo Heights to get back into the game. Panthers still holding a 6-point advantage in set number 4. Medina Valley down 2-1. They need to pull off three set victories in a row. But they've done one. Now they're working on set number 2. And with that little break, Medina Valley Broadcast Network is also going to take a break. We'll take a little water break, and Panther Volleyball will return after this message.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
You're watching Medina Valley Sports. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Medina Valley Playoff Volleyball. Both teams going hard at it. We have a great match going on right now. Medina Valley in the 4th set with a 19-12 advantage. Jacob with the serve. And that's going to be another ace.
They're going to keep going at Hannah.
Yeah, they're going to keep going there. They're going to try to take advantage. 19-13 is our score now. Medina Valley holding on to a 6-point lead. Jekyll doing the service duties for the Mules. Her serve to the back row. Hurtado handles it nicely. Big swing by Heights to get it back over for the kill. The receive by the Panthers was tight against the net, and they just reached over and hammered it down for the point. So 19-14 is our score now. Alamo Heights working their way back into this set. Jekyll still serving for the Mules. Serve's going to be received by Shearhart, set up by Griggs, and going to be pushed back over. Hahn pushing it back over. Heights gets to it in time. Big swing, but blocked again by Hahn. The Hahn doing a great job up on the front row at the net for the Panthers. Rotation change for the Panthers. DeWitt is out. Sanchez will be in for the serving duties. Medina Valley with a 20-14 lead, a 6-point advantage for the Panthers in set number 4. Sanchez's serve is going to the back row. Setter gets to it barely in time. Going to be a back row swing. Set up by Sanchez again. Griggs with the swing got blocked by Heights, but they couldn't get to it in time. So a kill for Cameron Griggs. The lefty doing her part here in set number 4. 21-14 is our score now. Sanchez on the back row. Serving. Received by Heights, but a rotation error.
18 was moving before.
A rotation error at Alamo Heights. An unforced error by Heights, and Panthers taking advantage of it. Now up 22-14. Madeline Sanchez, the junior, serving now for the Panthers. That ball is going to be into the net for a service error. It's going to be Sanchez's second service error of the night. Panthers still up 22-15. Number 8, Peyton Poole now serving for the Mules. Her serve's going to go to the back row. Received by Griggs. Brought back up and saved by Sanchez and back over the net. Heights setting it up for an outside swing from the left side. Nice dig by Sanchez. Two-handed push over by Hurtado. Setting up for a right side swing. Dug out by the Panthers. Sanchez getting to it. Free ball back over the net by the Panthers. Heights setting it back up for a left side swing. Blocked by Griggs. Nice save by Shearhart. Set up by Griggs. A little tip by Hahn that goes over. Dig by McCool. Set up for a little tap out by Griggs, and that's going to fall in for a point. Heights was expecting a big swing by Griggs, and she taps it over. It's going to hit the floor for a point for the Panthers. Panthers now with a 23-15 advantage. Great rally there for the Panthers. Way to stay in there. A lot of digs and saves going on there. Hurtado at the service line for the Panthers. Panthers need 2 points to win this set. Her serve's in the other back row. Dug out by the libero. Set up. Left side swing. Dug out by Sherhart. Set up for a free ball over the net. Alamo Heights set it up for a middle swing. And that's going to fall in. Nice block attempt by Hahn in the middle there, but it's going to fall down. Couldn't get it quite back over the net. So number 21, the libero, serving now for Alamo Heights. Panthers with a 23-16 lead. Serve to the back row. Dug out by Hurtado. Saved by Sherhart. Free ball over by Sanchez. Set it up by Heights. And that's going to fall in for a cross-court kill. The cross-court swing is going to fall in to find a lot of hardwood there. Alamo Heights working their way back into this game.
Once again, Dwayne, they are attacking Hannah Hurtado on the back row, and she's going to need to step up and have a good bump, and we got to get something going here with it.
Our score 23-17. The libero with a serve again, number 21 to the back row. McCool's going to dig it out, set a nice pass to the setter. Hahn with the swing, put back in play. Free ball over by Heights. Sanchez setting it up for an outside tap by Griggs. Saved. Back over the net by McCool with the save. Alamo Heights trying to get it back over the net, and they get the free ball over. Hurtado with a setup. Sanchez with a set. Big swing by the Hahn, and that's going to fall in for a point by the Panthers. Panthers with set point. 24-17 is our score now. Sherhart with the serve. Set point. Set up by Heights. Hurtado with the save. Put back in play by Sanchez. The swing by Griggs. Returned by. And back.
Oh, that was close.
Yep, they were just throwing hands at that, trying to get the ball back over the net. It's going to be point Alamo Heights. Panthers still with set point.
Got to break it. All you got to do here is break it.
24-18 advantage. Number 14, Ruby O'Brien now serving for Alamo Heights. Dug out by McCool. Pass to Sanchez, and that's going to be a double called on Sanchez. So a couple of errors by the Panthers, keeping the Mules in the game. 24-19 is our score. Panthers just need 1 point to take set number 4. O'Brien with the serve. Back row dug out by Sherhart.
Not sure what that was.
So that point's going to fall to 4. It's a big advantage. Heights, our score 24-20. Alamo Heights working their way back into this set number 4. Medina Valley will call timeout.
We'll take a security state bank timeout.
And we'll take a timeout too. Panther Volleyball will return after this message.
MVBN.
Security State Bank has one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. We believe in superior customer service, active community involvement, fair and honest business ethics, and loyalty. We've been in Castroville for a year now, and we've enjoyed growing with you. Come by 1726 Highway 90 East or call us at 830-538-9898. A real person will answer, because that's how we do business, with common courtesy and uncommon service. Bank online at securitystbk.com. Security State Bank, South Texas. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You're watching Medina Valley Sports. This is the Medina Valley.
Welcome back to Medina Valley Volleyball. We're coming out of a Medina Valley timeout. Served by Heights. Going to be set up by Sanchez. Big swing by Griggs for the kill. Medina Valley coming out of that timeout to take set number 4. The leaping lefty Cameron Griggs with a huge kill for the Panthers, and they'll take set number 4, 25-20. So we're all squared away at 2 sets apiece going into the 5th and final set. So we're going to keep it right here for a little bit. We're going to explain what's going on. We're going into period number 5, set number 5. We're tied at 2 sets apiece. Alamo Heights won the first 2. Medina Valley took the second 2. And we need to understand set number 5 only goes to 15. So it's going to be crucial to keep this game close and try to finish this out, Jeff.
Absolutely. You want to do exactly what you've done in the 2 games that you've won. They came out in 3 of the 4 games. They've come out and got the lead. Our girls have come out and got the lead. Game 2, they couldn't hold the lead. Games 3 and 4, they went out, they jumped out to a lead, they held the lead, they were on the attack, and they need to continue to be on the attack.
And we knew this was going to be a close, tight game, and it's proved up to expectations, no doubt.
Absolutely.
So a lot of excitement, a lot of electricity right now going into the 5th and final set of a bi-district playoff action. We're tied at 2 sets apiece.
We're going to take another commercial break, Dwayne.
Let's take a quick break, Jeff. I'll take a drink of water, and we'll come back for set number 5.
MVBN. Follow us on Twitter at MVBroadnet. Tweet and retweet scores, schedules, and more. Tweet at MVBroadnet for MVBN.
Here at Medina Valley Broadcast Network, we love all sports. We currently broadcast football, volleyball, basketball, softball, and baseball. We not only serve Medina Valley, we also can broadcast other schools in the area in multiple sports. If your business is interested in having us broadcast a single game or a season, and you want to be part of the action, contact Jeff Stivers at 830-931-4504 or email him at jeff@mvbn.net.
Visit MVBN.net for great articles on all your favorite coaches, players, and more at MVBN.net, the official website of the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
You're watching Medina Valley Sports. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Medina Valley Playoff Volleyball. We are in the 5th and final set with a bi-district matchup between the Alamo Heights Mules and your Medina Valley Panthers. All the Panther faithful are on their feet to start this 5th and final set of this match. Panthers doing a great job, momentum on their side. Alamo Heights took the first 2 sets. Medina Valley's taking the last 2 sets. Definitely have momentum on the side. We're only going to play to 15 on the 5th and final set. So the Panthers need to come out strong, take the lead, and keep the lead. That's going to be the key to winning this last set.
Yeah, Dwayne, explain a little bit about this last one. It only goes to 15, right?
It only goes to 15. You have to win by 2.
All right, here we go.
And here we go.
Let's see who's serving first. Medina Valley's got the ball, and they're going to be serving first. Perfect opportunity to jump out and get a lead.
Panthers put on the floor. Griggs, Sherhart, McCool, Hurtado, DeWitt, and Gates. Cameron Griggs, the junior, the setter with the serving duties to start match number 5, and we're off of match number 5. Ball Heights setting it up, and that's going to go off a block and be point for Heights. So Alamo Heights strikes first, taking a 1-point advantage, 1-0.
Every point's critical in a match to 15.
Rosenblum now serving for the Mules. Serves going to go to the back row. Dug out by McCool. Going to be set up by Griggs. Gates with a big swing. Heights able to get to it. Brought back over the free ball. Hurtado going to send it to the setter with a nice pass. Pass to Gates, but Gates hit the tip. And that's going to fall shy of the net, and it's going to be a point for Alamo Heights. So Alamo Heights up 2-0, exactly what the Panthers didn't want to happen. So Rosenblum with the serve again for Alamo Heights. Serve to the back row, dug out by Schuhart. DeWitt saves it, puts it back into play. Gates is going to be the two-handed push back over. Heights setting up for an outside swing. That ball's going to go deep. That ball goes long, point Panthers. So Medina Valley back in the game. 2-1 is our score. That's going to send Spencer McCool behind the server's line. McCool serves, going to go to the back row, dug out by Heights. Going to be set up for a middle swing. Blocked by Gates. Gates with a huge block. Madison Gates with the point for the Panthers with a huge block. The senior being the leader in this 5th and final set. McCool now continuing her service duty. Her serve is going to go to the back row. Dug out by Heights. Tapper over by Heights is going to drop in for the point. So after having tied that, Alamo Heights will come back with a 1-point advantage. 3-2 our score, and they will take over serving. So number 9, Woodland now serving for Alamo Heights. Service error for Alamo Heights. Just like that, Panthers tie it up. 3-3 score, rotation change. Libero out, which is Schuhart. I believe that was DeWitt that came in. Gates with the serve. Set up by Heights. Left-handed swing is going to fall out for a point for the Panthers. So just like that, Panthers take the lead. They go down 2-0 and come back with a 4-3 advantage now. Gates serving again for the Panthers. Serve over the net. Set up by Heights. Middle swing is going to go off the block for a point for Heights. Alamo Heights ties it up 4-4. We are in set number 5, the 5th and final set of this bi-district playoff match. Jacob will go in for the service duties. The setter now will be serving for Alamo Heights. Serve goes to the back row. Received by DeWitt, saved by McCool, but the free ball does not get over the net. So Alamo Heights now with the lead. Alamo Heights now up 5-4. Jacob with the serve again. Dug out by McCool. Oh, and that's not going to quite get to the net. Griggs trying to set it up on the front row for one of the hitters, and it too tight to the net and unable to get it back over. So Medina Valley will call a timeout. Coach Griggs is going to try to get the momentum back on the Panther side, trying to kind of to break the Alamo Heights scoring right now. So she's talking to her team right now.
Yeah, we'll stay right here and recognize once again the video broadcast is brought to you by IMS Stainless Steel Fabrication, owners Brian and Ron McCool and the McCool family. Thank you for helping be a sponsor of this video broadcast. And Keystone Construction and Remodeling and owner John Friesenhahn. We want to thank both of those individuals for stepping up and being a sponsor so we could bring you the video broadcast.
Absolutely.
So everybody can see.
It's a much better broadcast when we have the video going. So the Panthers coming out of their timeout. They were down 6-4 in this 5th and final set. Reminder, this set only goes to 15. Winner is going to take all. Winner will go move on in the playoffs. Jacob with the serve. And that's going to be a service ace for Jacob. So just like that, Alamo Heights taking a 3-point advantage over Medina Valley. Jacob continues serving for the Mules. Panthers need to break the serve. Serve's going to be dug out by McCool. Set up for an outside swing by Hurtado. Blocked by the front row of Alamo Heights for Point Heights. So an 8-4 advantage Heights. Huge block by Alamo Heights. Jacob still serving for the Mules. Serve's going to be into the net for the service area.
Big break.
Point Panthers.
Big break right there.
That's one way to break the serve. So rotation change. Sanchez in, DeWitt out. Panthers down 5-8. Sanchez with the serve to the back row. Dug out by Heights. They're going to have to send the free ball over the net. Set up by Sanchez. Little tap by Griggs. That was double hit. Doesn't matter. Panthers will get the kill on the big swing. So Panthers with a point.
Maybe that'll be the trigger that they need to get them going. That was a big hit there by Griggs.
Alamo Heights 8, Medina Valley 6. Sanchez with the serve. Floater to the back row. Set up by Alamo Heights for a right head swing. Nice dig by McCool. Saved by Schuhart. Back over the net. They're going to call a net violation on the Panthers.
How could there be a net violation when the dang ball was over here in the bench?
I didn't see it. I don't know how. Either way, it's going to be a point. Alamo Heights with the serve. Set up for a swing by Hans. Going to be attempted block, and it's going to hit the floor. An off-speed swing by Hans is going to fall for a point and the kill. Our score now, Alamo Heights 9, Medina Valley 7. And Hurtado now with the serve for the Panthers. Their serve's going to go to the back row. Dug out by Heights, going to be set up for a middle. A middle hit, but dug out by the Panthers. Sanchez with a good job digging that out. Back row swing. Dug out by Schuhart. Set up by Sanchez. Big swing by Griggs. Blocked by Heights. Pushed back over by the Panthers. On with a tip. Going to be set up for a free ball over the net. Griggs going to set it up for herself. Back across. Heights doing a good job.
Both teams are doing an excellent job in this volley.
Griggs tried to lift the ball over the net, and it just couldn't get there. I got tongue-tied there for a little while. They were going back and forth. Too fast for me to catch up. So Alamo Heights will get the point. 10-7 now is the score. Remember, we only go to 15. Libero number 21 now serving for the Mules. Her serve will go to the back row. Dug out by McCool. Going to be set out by Sanchez. Two-handed push by Griggs. Pancaked by Libero. Gets it back up, and it's tapped over by Alamo Heights for the point. Panthers are asking for a lift call on that, and they're not going to get it. So timeout Panthers. Alamo Heights now with a 5-point advantage. The score now 11-7 in favor of Alamo Heights. Panthers taking a timeout. Coach Griggs trying to get them back, settled down. And we're going to take a break too.
We'll take a quick one.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
You're watching Medina Valley Sports. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
We are back. Panther volleyball by district action. We're in the 5th and final set. Alamo Heights with the serve back over. Set up for Griggs in the swing. It's going to be a kill for Cameron Griggs. The lefty with a huge swing and a kill. Rotation change for Panthers. Hahn out. Gates in. Panthers now within 3. Alamo Heights 11. Medina Valley 8. They'll send Christine Sherhart, the senior, to the service line for the Panthers. Libero with the serve over. Dug out by Heights. Set up for an outside swing. And that's going to fall for a kill. 12-8 is our score. Playing to 15 in this 5th and final set of this bi-district playoff match. O'Brien serving for the Mules. Serve's going to go to the back row. Dug out by Hurtado. Set up by Sanchez. Gates with a swing, blocked by Heights. Griggs with a swing, dug out by Heights. And they're going to call in the net on Alamo Heights, and that'll be point Panthers. Rotation change. Sanchez out. DeWitt back in, the senior. Alamo Heights 12, Medina Valley 9. Griggs will go behind the service line now. Serve's going to go to the back row. Dug out. Set up by Alamo Heights. Give me a left-handed swing. Or left side swing by Heights. Set up by Griggs on the Panthers side. Swing by McCool is going to be dug out by the back row of the Alamo Heights Mules. A push. A push by Alamo Heights back over. Panthers could not get it back over, and it falls out on the far side. So Alamo Heights 13, Medina Valley 9. Panthers need to dig deep right now. They need to break the serve and get the point. Rosenblum with the serve. That's going to be a service there. They'll take the point that way. So 13-10. We're in set number 5. Spencer McCool, the freshman, back behind the service line. She's had a great night tonight. Panthers need to dig deep. Serve over to the back row. Set up Alamo Heights. Out the middle, swing is going to go deep. Point Panthers. Unforced error by Alamo Heights. Score now 13-11. Panthers draw within 2. So we're in set number 5 of a 5-set match by district competition. Alamo Heights Mules, Medina Valley Panthers. Panthers are down by 2. We only played to 15. Panthers working it in, trying to get 1 point at a time to get back into this game. Jeff, this is it. This is for all the marbles.
This is what you signed up for. We knew that this was going to be a tight game, tight 5 matches from the beginning. And it has lived up to its expectations.
The student section for the Panthers really getting after it. You got to believe. They are believing that they can win.
Very, very small room for error here, Dwayne.
Huge presence by the student body for Medina Valley here. So here we are. We're 13-11. Medina Valley down by 2. We're in the 5th set of a bi-district playoff game. Spencer McCool behind the service line. The freshman for the Panthers. Her serve's going to be to the back row, dug out by the libero. Big swing by Heights, dug out by McCool, set up by Griggs. A little tapper by Gates. Back over. Panthers bring it back up, and they're not going to get it back over the net. Too many taps there for the Panthers to handle. So, Alamo Heights 14, Medina Valley 11. It is match point for Alamo Heights. Woodland for the serve for Alamo Heights. Serve's going to be received, dug out by Schuhart. Free ball over the net by Gates. Setting it up for an outside swing. Blocked by the Panthers.
Never
going to be pushed back over. They never clear the net.
Never cleared.
They're going to call 4 hits on Alamo Heights.
All right, here you go. Last chance right here, Dwayne.
Panthers within 2. However, the Mules are still in match point.
Got to run off 4 in a row.
Gates behind the service line.
Either Gates will be a senior winner, or we're going to be
serve to the middle back row. Set up for a middle outside swing. It's going to be a tap over that never clears the net. Point Panthers. Panthers within 1. Alamo Heights still with the match point. It's 14-13. Gates still with the serve. Panthers need to come up big right here. This is the serve of the season right here. Middle back row received. Going to be set up for a right side swing. Dug out by Gates. Set up by Griggs. Hahn with the swing. Saved by Heights. Two-handed push. Griggs setting it up. The swing by DeWitt. Received by Heights. Going to be set up for a right side swing. Blocked by Hurtado. Hurtado with a huge block. Huge block by Hannah Hurtado in the front row. I don't know if both her and Megan Hahn both got their hands on it. So we're tied at 14. We are in the 5th set. Got to win by 2. Panthers coming back. Served by Gates. Going to be set up for a left-handed swing. Dug out by McCool. Set up by Griggs. A tapper by Hahn. Set up by for right side. Double-handed push by the Mules. Griggs setting it up. Hahn with the swing. Dug out by Heights. Two-handed pushover received by Griggs. Gates setting it up for an outside swing by DeWitt. Received by and dug out by Heights. Setting up for a back row. Attack. That's going to go deep. Panthers take the 1-point advantage. Panthers come back and take the 1-point advantage. The score now is 15-14. Alamo Heights will call a timeout. And we're going to take a little bitty timeout so I can get a drink of water and hopefully Panthers can come back.
We'll be right back.
Volleyball. We'll return after this message.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
From the time our alarm clock rings in the morning to when we turn the lights off at night, electricity plays an important role in our lives. But most of the time, we don't even think about it. And you don't have to, because the employees at Medina Electric Cooperative are behind the scenes making sure you get reliable, affordable electricity delivered to your house or business. Your cooperative is here for you, and we have been since 1938. Connect with Medina Electric on Facebook, Twitter, or at medinaec.org.
You're watching Medina Valley Sports. This is the Medina Valley.
Here it is. This is exactly what you want right here. We're in the 5th set. Medina Valley up 15-14, a set number 5 by district playoff action. You have to win by 2. Gates with the serve. Dug out by the back row. Alamo Heights setting it up for a right-hand swing. Two-handed push instead, and that's going to fall to the floor. And it's going to be point Heights. I thought maybe we got under there and got under that ball. So we're squared away at 15 apiece. Period 5, tied at 2 sets apiece. In by-district playoff action, Medina Valley Panthers, Alamo Heights Mules.
The Medina Valley.
This is what it all comes down to. Number 18, Jacob with the serve. Saved by McCool. Free ball over the net by Schuhart. Dug out by Heights. Setting it up for a right-handed swing. The right side, and that's going to go into the net. Panthers will take a 1-point lead. You got to win by 2. Panthers up by 1, 16-15. We got a rotation change coming in. DeWitt coming out, the senior. The junior of Madeline Sanchez coming in. Sanchez with a crucial serve here for the Panthers. Serve goes to the back row, dug out by Heights. Setter barely gets it in time. It's going to be a free ball over the net. Hahn's going to set it up for Sanchez. Sanchez is going to set it up for Griggs. Griggs with the swing and the kill. Panthers win. Panthers win. Medina Valley Panthers are by-district champions. Huge swing by Cameron Griggs. Off the blocker's hand will fall out. Panthers, we said it could be done, Jeff, and it was done. They came down from 2 sets to win 3 in a row.
Heart of a champion, Dwayne. Heart of a champion.
And that's the way these girls have been playing all season, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
You know what, Dwayne? That's Medina Valley.
Show the crowd, Jeff, and the excitement.
Well, let's see. I don't want to unplug the darn thing again, which I did.
You got to get credit.
I unplugged the darn thing.
The poor girls of Alamo Heights are crying their eyes out. You got to give them the credit. They fought hard. The Medina Valley fought harder. Huge by-district playoff win for the Medina Valley Panthers.
We're going to get this camera fixed next time so that we can pick it up and move it around. It comes unplugged. What a great victory.
So, Alamo Heights wins the first 2 sets. Medina Valley wins the second 2 sets. We go into a crucial set 5, a by-district game. It gets tied 15-15, Jeff. It gets tied 15-15, and they come back and win it. Huge win for the Panthers, and that's great that the faithful were here tonight.
Absolutely.
So, now we have to look forward to our next playoff. We'll savor this win for a little while. It's either going to be Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, and we get the winner of Dripping Springs and Kerrville-Tivy.
You know, Dwayne, let's talk a little bit about this. You say savor it for a little bit. This has been a long time coming. We're talking 3-4 years for a playoff victory at Medina Valley.
The all-time record for playoff for wins for Medina Valley volleyball just happened.
Absolutely.
And you
this
saw
is a young group.
And you saw it live here on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
You know,
look at the standing ovation by the Panther faithful for these girls right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we're going to be, you know, we don't know what the playoff situation will be. We know that they're going to play the winner of Dripping Springs and Kerrville-Tivy. But what we do need to talk about is we will have a double broadcast next week, Dwayne. So if they play Friday night, you and I are going to be somewhere broadcasting volleyball. And, you know,
works for me.
Our intern's going to have to handle football. And Maury and Jared and our intern, they're going to have to it'll be our first dual broadcast. I'm excited about it.
I'm excited, and you got to be excited for Medina Valley Athletics right now.
Absolutely. It's a great time to be a Panther. We talked about the community. The spirit of Pantherland is coming back. And, you know, we thank Coach Griggs, and we thank Coach Sosa, and we thank the administration, Dr. Rohrbach and everybody, and everything that's coming with it. And, you know, we can't say enough about the girls coming back from O2.
And it was really close to being an impossible comeback, and they did it. And that shows the heart of these girls.
Absolutely. So
you know what, Jeff? When tomorrow night we have a talk show.
Yeah. Well, we haven't even talked about the talk show.
So we got a talk show tomorrow night, and we'll talk more volleyball tomorrow night.
That's right. Tomorrow night we'll have some of these girls and Coach Griggs on, and you know, one of the things we haven't talked a whole lot about our talk show. We're going to have the football team on. They've got a huge game against Alamo Heights.
Guess who? Alamo
Friday night.
It'd be nice to take them both down in 1 week.
It would be nice to run rule Alamo Heights this week. But tomorrow night, show starts at 6 o'clock. Will be Sports for Supper, live from Sammy's. You know what? It is Halloween tomorrow night, too. Night of the Cat. Night of the Cat tomorrow night. We want to make sure that all the kids are out there. They're dressed up nice. They're having a good time, and make sure they're safe. Be safe. Wear bright clothing. Wear some tags or something if you're out walking.
When you get done trick-or-treating, come by Sammy's.
Come by Sammy's.
Give us something. We'd like to share your candy with you.
Yeah. Come and bring us a little candy. I can't have any. I'm diabetic.
I'll take your share. Wear your costume.
Wear your costume. Come on by Sammy's. And you never know what'll happen.
Hey, we still got a week of Medina Valley sports. We have JV and freshman football taking on Alamo Heights also. They'll be playing Alamo Heights on Thursday. And then we have the big game Friday night. And there's a lot of district playoff implications on the Friday night's game, not to mention district championship on the line.
Yeah, now Kerrville-Tivy beat Alamo Heights last Friday in a triple overtime game with a last-second 2-point conversion in overtime. And, they're going to be tough. Heights is always tough, but, we have a different attitude in our football program as well. And one person I talked to that went to the game the other night said, for the first time, we're going to be bigger than Heights. We're going to actually have more size than Heights. And, it's going to be a great game, so hope you can make it out Friday night. If you can't make both, the volleyball game and the football game.
If it's Friday, it may be Thursday, it may be Saturday.
It could be Thursday, it could be Saturday. If you can't make both, we'll have something on our website posted soon. Medina Valley will be posting something soon, but we're going to make it happen.
You know what I like, Jeff? I like if you guys still listening out there, give us some feedback on tonight's broadcast. I really like to hear
what
y'all
let Dwayne
think.
know how he did.
This is our first year broadcasting volleyball, and it's the first attempt, I think, by Medina Valley to broadcast a game, at least live and with video. So
absolutely.
Let us know how we did. If you want us to continue doing this, if you want to sponsor the next, help sponsor the next game. If you weren't excited for this match, you shouldn't. Don't be listening, because this was a lot of fun, and glad to see us win like this. It was just a great match. Medina Valley coming from behind, we got a lot to look forward to. We got another playoff game. We got some young girls still in the team. For a while there, Jeff, I started thinking about, okay, what are we going to talk about this team now that we were unable to win this game? We need to talk about the future. We need to say goodbye to the seniors. But didn't happen, did it?
Didn't happen. And you know what? We're going to have some of them, Coach Griggs and some of the girls, on tomorrow.
That's right.
And look forward to getting their reaction of this game and finding out a little bit about what they're going to be facing in the next round. So they are going to be kicking us out of here pretty quick.
Yes,
we are at a Northside facility.
So with that, we're going to say good night for Medina Valley.
Absolutely. Hey,
playoff volleyball. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks back at the studios.
Thanks to Les back there for doing this for us.
Thanks, Les. And real quick, our sponsors, Security State Bank, Medina Valley Pediatrics, Medina Electric, 3D Landscaping, Valley Marts and Royce Grove Exxon, Respect, Keystone Construction and Remodeling, and IMS Stainless Steel Fabrication, who both pitched in and brought you the video broadcast. And if somebody wants to pitch in and bring a broadcast again next round, give me a call, 830-931-4504. Reach us on our webpage. But for Dwayne Garza, hey, man, you did a great job.
Thank you, Jeff.
I'm Jeff Stivers. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
And like always, we want to sign off saying good night and God bless.